we'll have plenty of that today, mark my words. Hang on, what day of the week are we on? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Hell's teeth. Anyway, what have we got in the show today? Well, at about 4:33, to kind of sort of be a little bit too precise, but it's factually correct, we'll be playing the latest Meaty and Lee for 22 minutes. And we met two of the weirdest blokes I've ever met. And I'm not allowed to say we met them yesterday, because one of them had bunked off work. So, what, we met them today, did we? Should we pretend we met them today, even though everyone knows we record it on a Tuesday? We met them today, because they were bunking. If it had been yesterday, they would have been bunking off work. So that's out of order. We'll have that later on. But it turns out, the Scissors, I was reading in the newspaper today, I think it was The Sun, I don't know. The Scissor Sisters are suddenly the biggest band. Oh, Scissor Sisters. They've sold, not even 1 million records, actually. They've sold about, 100,000 or something, which isn't that many. It's not that many records at all in the great scheme of things. But they're the biggest band in the thing, and Channel 4 devoted a whole day at the weekend. It was like Scissor Sister Day, and it was... They're rubbish, aren't they? I bought their first album, because sometimes you read... sometimes what I like to do is you read a review of a group that you've never heard before, and sometimes the review is so glowing that you think, I'm going to go and buy that album. Never heard it, I'm going to go and buy it. And it worked with the Divine Comedy when they were good. Third album, I think, got reviewed. I bought that. Genius. It worked with another band as well. I can't think of... and I thought, well, I'll get the Scissor Sister album, the first one. So I sort of listened to it for a bit, thinking, oh, I should like this, because it's like Billy Joel and Elton John, but a little bit gayer with a disco beat. And that... apparently is a genre these days. It's rubbish, really. And that... is that me? I'm hearing something. Is anyone hearing something? Are you pressing a button that makes me hear something? Are you? Interesting. And they just I don't feel like dancing. Are you pressing a button? Someone's doing something in my ears. I'm getting a hiss in my ears. Okay. If it happens again, I'm going to play a record. Seriously, you do... Are you... Who? I'm going to get in trouble for being too exclusive here. Seriously, you two... Right, I'm going to play a record. I'm going to play a record. Hang on a minute. I can't find any records. Oh, right. My finger's hovering over the record button. If that noise comes up again, I'm playing a record. Anyway... So, Kev, are you a fan of the Scissor Sisters?
Scissor Sisters? Me? No, you're joking.
Well, I don't
stand them.
What is all the fuss about? It's like, oh, they're so camp and so fantastic. Yeah, they're also so rubbish.
Now, Ian, is that the group with Anna Mantronic?
Anna Mantronic?
She's in that?
She's the lady in that, and there's the fella, and then there's the other ones.
The other ones. So what's the name of the lead singer? I've heard his name mentioned many times.
I just read it a minute ago, and I can't work out what I can't remember what his name is, but they go, oh, biggest band in the world. They can't sell a single record in the United States of America for the first time ever. Americans, as we know, Kev, without being offensive, they're all stupid. But it turns out, maybe for the first time ever, America has got something right. They've disowned their own band.
So they're selling more records and more albums in Europe than they are in the United States of America. Is that what you're saying, Ian?
That's what I'm telling you, Kev. Them's the facts.
I don't like Scissor Sisters, Ian.
Oh.
Was that you, Ian?
No, was that you, Kev?
No, it wasn't me.
Something very mysterious is happening here at LBC Towers today. I suspect this is... we are being infiltrated by KGB spies. Anyway, Kev, did you call in for a reason?
I called in for a reason.
OK, let's have it. By the way, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to take part in the roller coaster laughter fest that is this show.
Well, I called in this afternoon because I visited the local waste disposal depot this morning, Ian.
Do you mean, does that mean the rubbish tip?
The rubbish tip, which is in a place called the Rye House, which is near to, is it Anthony?
Oh, Anthony in Hoddesdon.
Anthony's hometown of the Hoddesdon.
He's one of our regular callers. Good lad. He's on holiday, I think, at the moment.
Yep. Well, I found the Ask Anthony feature, which was right at the bottom of the scrap heap.
Oh, dear,
so
yes.
I decided to bring it back home with me.
OK.
Gave it a good clean-up.
Dusted it off.
Recycled it.
Yeah.
And resurrected it for this afternoon.
OK.
So, Without further ado, it's... Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, it's Ask Anthony!
Yeah, Anthony's not here.
Ah.
I think he's gone away on his holidays.
He's gone away on his...
Yeah, sorry, Kev. We're going to have to ditch it again, mate. I can't hear a man cry, so I'm going to cut him off. 0870 9090 973. Nick!
Matey!
Oh, Governor!
How are you, me old mate?
Oh, do you know what?
Come on, tell me.
I've been better. I've been worse. I'm fair to middling.
Are you sort of come sir?
I'll tell you I am, actually. I'm peeved off. Because, as you know, well, I don't know if you do know, I'm getting a new bathroom installed.
Oh, yeah? Acrylic or steel?
It's steel.
Okay, it's not bad.
Getting it all done properly. But it means they've ripped out the old bathroom, obviously, and they've ripped the walls down and the ceiling down and the floor up. And also, the people downstairs, by coincidence, are getting their bathroom moved. So they've had floors up, walls been knocked down, things moved. Now, the room where their old bathroom was is underneath my spare room at the back of the flat. My spare room has no carpet. So basically, all of the dust from their place has come up through my floor. The dust from my bathroom is... My whole flat is full of dust. I'm covered in dust. My clothes are covered in dust. My bed is covered in dust. I'm choking. I'm sneezing. I've got black snot coming out of my nose. It's just dust.
But how about the dust that's coming from your flat into their flat, though?
I don't think it's...
into their mess.
I don't think it's going down. I've been trying to, blow dust down through the floorboards, and I don't think it's having any effect whatsoever.
Do you know what you need? You need a hoot. Do you know what the other day? You know that geezer was talking about Anthony, or I don't know who he was talking about, but the one waste disposal?
Yes.
Well, the other day I went and dumped a few bits and pieces, and whilst there were some hoovers sitting there.
Yeah.
So I thought, I need a bit from your hoover, so I was trying to nick a little bit so I can repair my own hoover.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, there was a brand new Dyson hoover sitting there.
Yeah.
Now, why would someone dump it?
Yeah. But did you take it?
I picked it up, and the bloke said to me, "Oi, what are you doing with that?" I said, I'm taking it.
There you go.
He said, well, you should have asked me. I said, well, can I have it? He went, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in the rubbish tips that I frequent, there's one in Slough, there's where I go sometimes, and there's one. They've closed the one in Kentish Town now.
Well, if I drink my tea whilst I'm talking to you.
Yeah, go for your life. They've closed the one in Kentish Town. They made it all recycling now, but you're not allowed to take stuff from there.
Well, in theory, you're not.
Well, it's stealing.
Politely.
Well, no, because those gentlemen that work there and live there,
they live there.
They do live there, don't they?
Mm.
They use that stuff for whatever it is they use. I remember when you were young, you used to be able to go to a tip. I got an accordion, a working accordion, which I still have to this very day.
Can you play it? Can you play it? Very hard, isn't it? I've got an accordion. I can't even play it.
You've got to separate the brain. Your brain has to split in half. One hand's doing one thing, one hand's doing the other thing, and then you've got to get a third half of your brain to make it go in and out.
Is it multitasking?
It's multitasking. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. But I also got an excellent Barry Manilow LP from a dump once. Brilliant.
There was someone on that Barry Manilow album.
It was good. It was a good album, and it helped me through a very painful breakup when I was 17 years old. That was a bit sus, didn't it? Anyway, so Nick, sorry, was there a point to your call?
I'm here still. Anyway, so Nick, sorry.
What is happening here?
Hello?
Yes, Nick?
Hello, mate. Yeah, there was.
Well, what was it?
I'm thinking... Well, hello. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. You know, it's sort of like September now, isn't it? Going on to October. We should be thinking about the 2007 calendars.
Yes.
What about we had an LBC Iain Lee calendar, you know, and we could have pictures of Anthony...
Yeah.
Miranda.
Yes.
She's a lovely... Can you imagine her in a nice slinky sort of agent provocateur outfit?
Miss October, yes.
Tyres either side. Yeah. Edwina.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do, Nick. I'm going to lose you because that line's rubbish. And you're weird. But we can have an Iain Lee calendar, can't we? I think we could sort that out for next year. If you want to phone up and reserve a month on the calendar, 0870 9090 973. So now to get the latest LBC 97.2 travel news with, I think, fingers crossed, Alan Joyce.
It is Ian.
Good lad.
M23 very slow heading down towards...
An email that I can't answer. Ian, why are there no black presenters on LBC? We make up a large percentage of London, yet our views are never truly represented in any way, shape or form by people that look and think like me. Well, apart from Bill Buckley, there aren't any, are there? There aren't. I think that's a very good point. And I shall be raising that at the next Ideas Tree meeting. 08709090973. So, for some reason we're talking about rubbish tips. If you want to reserve your place in the Iain Lee 2007 calendar, you can book a month and you can be there. I guess, do we want nudity on that? I guess nudity's nothing these days, is it? At Christmas, a little bit of flesh is fine, isn't it? It's all part and parcel of it. And the Scissor Sisters are a load of old guff. Greg is in the Cobham.
Hello.
Hello, Greg.
How you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, your builders are rubbish.
Who? My daughter?
Your builders.
My builders?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. I know. Why don't we say that after they finish the job, just in case they're listening? They're not. They listen to Radio 2. But
Dust all that. I'm a builder myself.
yes.
I would never ever dream of putting dust all over somebody else's property.
Well, it's surprising they didn't go around sprinkling dust everywhere. It just.
I appreciate that, but you tape up the doors when you're doing any drilling.
Do you know they did do that with like a big dust sheet, which makes me think maybe the dust is coming from the gentlemen downstairs who are also doing building work.
Well, then they pay for the cleaning bill. Simple. When you leave a job, you leave it as you find it.
All right, Greg, don't tell me off, mate. I feel like I'm getting told off.
No, you're not. I'm just giving you some friendly advice, mate. You should get back in touch with them.
In a threatening way.
Get around your house and sort it out.
Greg, I will do. I won't do that. I haven't got the cojones that is required to do that. But the neighbour came up the other day and he said, all that dust, that's not from us, is it? Well, yeah. What, do you think I live in a dirty house? Of course it's from you. But I don't mind, I do mind a bit. But it's just filth everywhere, man. The bedroom, which is the furthest, the bedroom is in the west wing and all the work's being done in the east wing. And that's still dusty. Sweet Lord. Vicky.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Vicky.
How are you?
Fine, sorry, I thought you'd be a lady with a name like that.
Oh, I am.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm ill, maybe, or something. Cold.
You got cold, you?
Maybe.
Maybe, or maybe not.
I can try. While I just think about it, you're talking about your flat. What happened with your friend's kettle?
Oh, well, there we go, yes.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Because a quick recap for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about is about 6 weeks ago, a friend of mine was away on holiday. I was in charge of looking after the flat, feeding the tortoises, watering the plants. I went in within 30 seconds on my first day. I broke his kettle. I went and bought... I couldn't get the same model kettle.
That's right, I remember that.
But it was a really it was a 50 quid kettle. He's quite well to do. So I went and bought another 50 quid kettle.
Okay.
And I left it there. And he said, "Oh, you shouldn't have bothered. We've got another kettle in the cupboard."
Oh, right. Okay.
What a waste of £50.
Oh, I nearly swore then.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I didn't think I'd go on the air either. I was ringing up to be your first month.
Oh, okay, go on.
Or choose the month.
You've got to come on the air. What, you just wanted to chat to Chris or something?
Well, no, it was just the way that you said it. It didn't really... I don't know.
Vicky, have you... What? Seriously, let's put everyone on hold, Chris. This is going to take half an hour or so. Vicky, tell me what's wrong with you. Something is bothering you. Something's troubling you. You're not yourself. What is wrong with you, my love?
I could tell you, but I don't know if you'd want to know.
Boy trouble?
No.
Is it women's things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, anyway, so which month would you like? September. Okay, so now what's your pose going to be?
Well, I'm not going to be in it.
Well,
you are.
Jeez. This is going to be... listen, this is going to be a big money spinner for me and, I don't know, sick kids or something. And I'm getting the listeners... Maybe I didn't explain this properly.
Oh,
the listeners are in the calendar, and...
Okay, then, fair enough. There's an Ann Summers in Kingston, so maybe something of that.
What, are you in some Ann Summers?
No, I'm not, but...
No, not
the only thing I can think of.
Not now! I would hope you're not in it now, Vicky. God almighty... Oh, God, a cackle. It's enough to scare the hair off anybody. Vicky, because, listen, so you're going to be Miss September?
Yes, please.
Okay, can you just describe yourself to London, please?
I've got brown hair, blue eyes, I'm about 5'5", I've got horrible teeth, well, I don't like them anyway.
You are down on yourself. Bit chunky, are you?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
size 10, thank you.
Oh, okay, size 10, but horrible teeth.
I don't like them, no.
Okay, and you're going to be in Anne Summers. These don't have to be raunchy, by the way, but you're going to be in Anne Summers gear, and whereabouts are you?
I'll be in a nurse's gear, actually, a doctor's coat or something.
Doctor's coat. And,
yeah, that's good.
And if we put you in like an operating theatre or something...
That would be fantastic.
With blood.
Even better.
Vicky, thank you for that. She's in. September's going to be a terrifier. Imagine that. You get to the end of August, what's the next one going to be? Oh, jeez! Look at him! Brenda, good afternoon to you.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon, Brenda.
I'm just trying to work out how you get work. You rip your flat apart, the person downstairs does, and you don't get dust. I mean, that's,
Dust is God's gift to dust devils.
I mean, come on, Ian. You've been pulling your flat apart for I don't know how many months, and then you're moaning about the dust.
Yeah? What's your problem, old woman?
So, no, I just want to know. I mean, you're moaning that it's
you want to know
downstairs.
What? Right.
Well, no, I think it's most probably your dust and their dust.
That's...
You start pulling... Anyway, can I just...
No, you can't. No, you can't have it. Shut up. No, you can't have it.
Why not?
Because you're miserable old so-and-so. Because...
No, I'm not.
Well, yes, you are. Let me finish. I just said it is probably a combination of both, although the majority of it comes from downstairs because they started their work a week before I started my work, and the dust was very thick then. A bit like you.
I mean, what about that? Both of you have been pulling your flats apart for weeks on end.
Well, no,
So don't you think that the dust is most probably from other jobs you've had? Windows pulled out and all sorts of things. I've been hearing you for month after month saying how much... you've had your place pulled apart.
Yes, I had the windows put in about 2 months ago, and do you know what, Brenda? Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did?
Yes.
When they put the windows in...
Yes.
I cleaned the flat up. Right. Yeah, I know, it's controversial.
It's in the air still, Ian.
But there wasn't any dust when they put the windows in.
I'm sorry, Ian. We had a person here in this block of flats.
Oh,
who
right.
had 16 weeks of work.
Right.
And then he used to drag everything through the common parts.
Yes.
And he thought...
Oh, dear, I've accidentally cut her off. What was she banging on about? Gillian.
Hello, dear.
Good afternoon. Well, you sound delightful.
That was not what you said to me before when I rang you.
Well, then, I'm a hypocrite.
Are you in a good mood today?
I am in one of the best moods you're ever going to find me in.
Now, this tip where you find your furniture for your flat, where is it?
No, I found an accordion.
Oh, sorry, the accordion.
It was Slough Tip, but it's changed now. It used to be just a big landfill, and you could just root around on the top of the landfill. But now they have sort of skips, I guess they are. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same tip that we got the whole collection of Neil Diamond albums at.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Because I thought maybe you'd had a clear out when you went to see Mother.
No, I'm not getting rid of the Neil Diamond albums. Why would I do that? Yes, Gillian, when you call in, switch up your radio off. It makes things a whole lot easier. We've had a whole... Can we start again at 12:30? Because they've all been potty today. Potty old women having a go at me for no reason and if you're calling in. And I'm sure that Chris tells you this. Agent Chris, my producer, would say this. Switch your radio off. That's... He's trained to say that. He's read Max Allen's notes on taking phone calls to air. 0870 90 90 973. Tips. The calendar is up and running now. We've got one whole month filled in, which is kind of exciting. And the scissor system, no one... Excuse me, I'm trying not to belch on the radio. It's very rude. No one has called in to say that they love the Scissor Sisters, yet they're selling, 100,000 albums a day or something ridiculous like that. I just don't see the point in them. 0870 90 90 973. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Take more of your calls after you've had some of this.
What kind of quote can you expect from...
It's MC Blizzard, actually.
Well, it's Ashley.
Right, what I wanted to say was I'm in a really, really bad mood.
OK, well, thanks for giving us a call. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. He's odd, that, because he's normally a rude little sod, but he was quite polite there, so that's fantastic. If you want to give us a call, if anyone can phone in and sell me the Scissor Sisters, man alive, I'll give you £1 million. It ain't going to happen, because they're the most overrated... Chris does a very rude version of I Don't Feel Like Dancing. He changes the word dancing to something... probably too rude to mention on the radio. 0870 90 90 973. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
The 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30, Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
So we're looking to fill our calendar that is going to be on sale next year, and I've got to say, Graham Oliver has gone insane. He's tried to book 2 months. He wants July and November, and he's sending really creepy pictures of himself. You've got to call in on 0870 9090 973 if you want to do that. The Scissor Sisters and rubbish tips seem to be the themes of the day. Craig.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, Craig.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ring up to say I'm the first-time caller.
Thank you.
Great show, by the way.
Thank you.
General subject, men in wigs. As mad as it might sound, I'm sitting up by Old Street.
Yes.
Just on my way home.
Yes.
There's a car about 4 or 5 cars in front of me. I've just passed this guy.
Yeah.
And generally, I can't understand why middle-aged men in their late 30s, early 40s want to start wearing wigs. This is ridiculous what this fella's got on his head, basically.
Well, can you describe it to us, Craig?
Yeah, I mean, I can't now. I could have done. I mean, he's about 3 or 4 cars up. But
Is your memory not...
yeah, I think I can...
delve into your memory banks and see if you can recall it and describe the memory.
Well, if I was to say it was like a rat crawling up the back of this fella's neck,
yes,
sort of crawling across to his forehead,
oh, God,
just sitting there.
Why would anyone want... Do you know, there's no shame anymore. There used to be a lot of shame in going bald. It used to be a horrendous thing. There's no shame in being a bald man now.
Not at all, not at all. I mean, fortunately, I'm not bald, but I mean...
Thank God, touch wood, neither am I.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed it. I mean, as I say, again, I listen to your show every day. Very, very good, by the way. Ian.
OK, no, hey, listen, Craig, you don't need to suck up to me.
No.
We're friends already. I noticed that Johnny Vaughan... he's on a new show on Channel 4, and his hair has been receding. I don't know how old he is. He's got to be about 38, 40, something like that. His hair has been receding for a long, long time. On this show on Channel 4, he's had it all shaved off now.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
I have, yeah.
So it looks... it looks weird. I think he could do with his hair being a little bit longer than that, because he looks like he's... I don't know, he's a hoodlum or he's not well or something.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, the last few nights I've been looking at, I mean, it's a mad thing to say, but
yeah.
I think we should start something called Wig Watch in London, where we should sort of send people out there looking at these ridiculous middle-aged men wearing these silly wigs, basically.
Well, Craig, can I make you my... I've got to be careful how I say this. My Wig Watch commandant.
Exactly, yeah.
And if you spot any wigs, if you watch any wigs, will you give us a call?
I will do.
Excellent stuff. Thank you. Good first call, Craig. Thank you for that. They are weird wigs. I saw a fellow wearing a wig once, and it's absolutely true. Bless him, he's an old bloke. Probably lost his marbles. He was wearing a wig inside out. So the hairy bit was on his head, and it must have felt fantastic. The hairy bit was on his head, and the other bit was sticking up, and he thought that was better than having no hair, was doing that. Swear to God, I mean, what can you do? You laugh at these people as well, and we've all done it. We've all seen a bad wig on someone, and all wigs are bad. No, even the wigs that cost like £5,000, they're all bad. But you see a wig on someone, and it doesn't quite fit. And you go to your mate, have a look, there's a wig over here. This fella's got a wig on, what is he thinking about? Kerry.
Hello, mate, how are you?
Oh, now there's a pleasant surprise.
There you go, I've always listened to your show.
Oh, yes? In the boozer?
No, not in the boozer, mate,
okay.
In the car.
Okay, good lad, well done.
How are you, alright?
Very well, thank you, Kerry, yes.
Good.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, mate.
Lovely.
Yeah, listen, I love your show. You really do a good job there, mate.
But?
No, but. It's absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Listen, you want to have a drink or what?
What, now?
Yeah.
I'm a bit busy, mate. I'm doing the show.
Don't worry about the show, man. Have a drink. What's the matter with you?
I've got some water here.
No, well, that would do.
Okay, well, have you got a drink there?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
What have you got?
Tonic and orange.
Okay, well then let's get some drinking music. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can.
Go on, then put some drinking music on. Go
on. Let's have. Oh, this would be nice. Okay, Kerry. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's good. Is that going down all right?
Yeah. Listen, Ian. Have you got any Greek music on or what?
Oh God.
No, go on. What do you mean, oh God? Come on.
I'm trying to. Are you a Greek? Are you?
Of course I'm a Greek.
Kuklamu.
No, not quite, man. I'm not that way inclined. Hello.
Okay, but you lot invented it, didn't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, Alexander the Great did.
No, unfortunately, they hang on a second. I've got no. Oh, this is quite Greek. Hang on a second.
Go on.
Oh, that's that's Quincy. Quincy's not Greek, is he?
Don't put all with the Greek on. Just put a nice,
Oh, all right.
No?
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Are you homosexual?
No, that's not Greek music. Oh, here we go. Here's some.
Go on.
Oh no, that's not good. I've got no Greek music, Kerry.
Listen, you know, you've got to organise it because I listen to you and it's not fair.
Okay, well, for the Greek community, I will sort out some music for you.
Is that a promise?
No!
Oh, thank you. You really are very...
Good lad. What's on earth? Rochelle.
Hello, darling.
This has been the oddest 38 minutes of broadcasting I've ever been involved in.
I'm just going to get odder.
Oh, God.
I've got a good idea. I could go on your calendar.
Okay.
As Yummy Mummy.
Oh, yes, now.
With a big fat bummy.
Well, how... Oh. All right, wasn't that funny? Let's... What month would you like?
Well, I want September because I was born in September.
September's gone, I'm afraid.
I know, she sounds beautiful.
Well...
How about December? Christmas is lovely time.
Christmas, so let's put Rochelle in Edmonton. And what are you going to be wearing, Rochelle?
Well, since I've got a rather big, bummy, perhaps a nice bikini.
Oh, jeez. That's a bit... OK, fine. Everyone's phoning in doing sexy. It doesn't have to be sexy, although it doesn't sound too sexy there. Whereabouts... Let's be honest. How big is your bummy?
I'm only joking. I'm a slim lady, really.
Oh, so
I've got 4 children.
So you're taking the mick out of fat people. That's offensive.
No.
That's offensive, Rochelle.
No.
I know. One of my friends knows a fat person. You can't diss them like that anymore. Equal opportunities, EU and all that.
Quiet.
Yes. Shut up! And so where are you going to be for this December pose?
Oh, let's think. On top of my bonnet of the car.
You're going to be freezing. Oh, you like that, do you?
Yes.
Okay. So on top of a bonnet of a car.
In a bikini.
In a bikini for December.
Mm-hmm.
Rochelle, you've got the gig, thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. David.
Good afternoon.
David, would you like... I'm very well. Would you like to be on the calendar?
I don't think so.
Oh, go on. Go on. Book a month.
I don't know. Put Richard on. He's much better looking than his old man.
Okay. Richard?
Yeah. The one who loves you.
Who? What?
He says, I love you, man. He'll come and do it for you, fella.
Okay. I don't know.
He's a good-looking boy. Yep.
Okay. Well...
Okay. I'll tell him to ring you.
Please do, yes, please do. Okay, David, what do you want?
Just a couple of things.
Yes.
I was listening about the guy about hairpieces. I must have come in at a funny point. Was there a query about hairpieces this afternoon?
Not from me, there wasn't. Some guy just phoned up to ask why do men wear wigs, let's give them their proper name, wigs, and because they look stupid.
Well, I think so. I mean, I actually played a wind-up on my old man many years ago.
Yes.
When I was a kid and I don't know if you remember in the old days, they used to have a Jerry Rex. I don't know if that's before your time. They used to be a hair company. They used to provide wigs and things for people who were...
A Jerry Rex?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. That means nothing to me. I'm only 33. I'm not ancient.
I know. You sound a lot older than you are, though. You know that. You sound
Some woman phoned up the other day. I know some woman who knows my mum, but she didn't know me. And this woman said, I listen to LBC. And Mum said, what do you listen to? I listen to this guy called Iain Lee. She went, that's my son. And she hadn't made the connection. And she went, well, he can't be your son. He sounds about 55. I don't sound 55, do I?
No, you don't. You sound in your middle 30s.
Oh.
Like a sensible type of guy who's been around.
What? Okay. Sensible type of guy. Okay, I can dig that.
Exactly. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so we played a trick on the old man, and we phoned up Jerry Rex as kids and got the guy to come round and measure the old man's head when he went to answer the door.
Oh.
He went absolutely mental because he was always very sensitive.
So he was a bald...
He was going in his 30s and early 40s.
Yeah.
He looked a bit like Bobby Charlton and the guy from Rhapsody Nesbitt. You know, they comb it across.
Oh, he didn't, did he?
Yeah.
What, do those people not realise we can see that?
I don't know, but he wasn't too impressed. I know he didn't. No. You never knew who did it. So
my friend went bald. He was bald by the time he was 20.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but he's kind of short and very stocky, and he looks all right with it. He looks really good with it.
But getting onto the music subject, I think you've got it in for Scissor Sisters, haven't you?
Yeah, they're rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
Dare I say that I enjoy their music? I mean, you can slate me and attack me. I don't mind. But I've got one of my kids bought me the album. I'm not sure what it's called. I've played it a few times, and it's all right. I mean, what difference between them and, say, Manhattan Transfer or MCC or that type of crap?
Again, you're listing other rubbish bands. There is no difference between them and the Manhattan Transfer. You don't even know who they are, do you, Chris? Do you know Manhattan Transfer? What was their big song, the Manhattan Transfer?
Chanson
l'amour, la-da-da-da-da, Da-da. That song, when I was a kid, for some reason, used to make me physically ill. I would feel nauseous hearing that song, because it was so smug and ra-da-da-da-da.
It was. But the old folk liked it.
Can you sing I Don't Feel Like Dancing?
Who sings that? Scissor Sisters?
Yes.
I'll start me off with a few bars, and I'll see if I can join in with you.
I don't feel like dancing.
I don't remember it, but...
He's a ringer, that guy. He's never heard of the Scissor Sisters in his life. He just wanted to get on the radio. He was a fraud caller. Justin.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon, Justin.
I've got a bit of Greek-sounding music if you fancy it with your drinking partner.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love some.
Are you ready?
Hang on, let me get my water. OK, away you go. Have you got a drink, Justin?
I've got a Slim Fast. Is that all right?
That's fantastic. Well, wait, play the music and we'll have a drink together.
Ready?
Here we go.
I'm just going to shake my juice.
Oh, dear.
Here we go. Boy, going down lovely.
Justin, I don't think that's Greek.
Well, this is Costa Carmen.
Oh, is that... I'm going to say something really stupid and uncultured. Is that Greek?
Well, it's by Costa Bizet.
Costa Bizet, yes.
Who was a composer.
Right.
And it's the Toradora Songers.
Well, that sounds Spanish to me.
Well, Toradora is, but when it has songas, that to me is like a Greek word, isn't it? Songas.
Well, no, it's like a Spanish word.
What, songas?
Songas.
Well, what about Costas?
That sounds... you've confused me now. I don't want to say... Justin, someone will call in and let us know whether it was Greek or not.
It's all Greek to me.
Good lad. What flavour Slim Fast have you got?
What famous what?
What flavour Slim Fast?
I'm sorry, I'm a chocolate and vanilla man. How about yourself?
Good lad. I prefer the strawberry. Thank you. It's time now to get the travel news with Alan Joyce.
Long delays on the M20.
Now, we've got two people that want to be on the Ian Lee 2007 calendar. We've got Sonia and Elle. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Now, OK, let's start with you, Sonia. Which month would you like to be?
I'd like to be February, please.
And Elle, where would you like to be?
Well, I want to be September because my birthday yesterday.
September's gone, isn't it?
It is. And what's the reason why the other lady's got September? When's her birthday?
No, no, hang on. She was the first one to call in.
Ah, but when's her birthday?
I don't know. You listen, what are the chances of getting UL into February with Sonia for, bit of that?
No, I think I'll be an Easter chick.
Oh, well, hang on, when is Easter? It changes, doesn't it? Is that April?
April.
All right, so, Sonia, I was trying to hope to get two girls into one picture.
Well, put me into September.
No, you can't. I can't put you in with Vicky.
Okay.
Right, you're trouble, aren't you, Elle? Sonia, you want to be February?
Yes, please.
And what are you going to wear?
A black revealing number, but all will be covered up, all the naughty bits.
Good. Why is everyone... They're all tarts, our listeners. What? No one has phoned in and said, I'm going to wear a lovely long dress, or, it's all... Oh, it's going to be a little bit tarty. It doesn't have to be mucky, Sonia. You can respect yourself a bit more than that if you want.
No, I'm very respectful. It's just I've been told I'm very sexy anyway, so I could wear a bag and look sexy, I'm afraid.
God, no. And where do you want yours taken?
Can I send you a picture I have already? Does it have to be a new one?
Oh, you've got a mucky pic already, have you? Put that in the post, Sonia, yes.
Right, so, will you give me the address and I'll send it to you?
Yes, I'll give you the address in a second. Elle, what are you banging on about?
I said, are you the photographer?
I've got a camera, yeah.
Okay.
It's up in the bedroom, is that all right?
Well, I thought you were taking the pictures at your studio.
Oh, right, yeah, if I have to, yes. Right, so
that's fine.
Elle, what do you want to wear?
Something like a chick. An Easter chick.
Oh, OK, so a chick's costume.
Yes.
OK.
But a sexy one.
A sexy chick's costume. Oh, I tell you something I noticed today. Now, so maybe you can back me up on this, you two. I was watching Sliders, sci-fi series, excellent, love it. Got back into it again. Today I watched the Christmas special. It was rubbish, of course. There has never been a good Christmas special on any TV show. But the woman in it, who I quite fancy, was wearing a very short little sort of Santa dress, and this is the thing that made her sexy. She had elf's ears. So she had little pointy ears. Man, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But December's already gone.
Why? It's not pervy. Is it pervy to fancy an elf? Just these ears they were pointy and they were so cute.
I prefer the Pixies.
Well, they're a good band. I saw the Pixies anyway. But the Pixies have pointy ears, don't they?
Yeah, but they're male.
Oh, okay. But would you, Sonia, for example, find Mr. Spock sexy?
No. Don't like his teeth.
Right, teeth to one side, and that would be a weird look, wouldn't it? But ignoring his teeth, do you find pointy ears sexy?
No.
No.
Okay.
None of that.
All right, fine.
And a pointy nose, that could be beneficial.
A pointy nose? I like a little upturned nose, like a little ski ramp.
No.
Elle, what do you look like? Describe your face to me, because I'm not asked. You could be a munter for all we know.
Me?
Elle, yes.
Right,
If I was a monster, I wouldn't even ring you.
Who's that?
I am gorgeous.
Okay. Is that you, Sonia?
Yes, traffic stopper.
I tell you what, the fact that I've said the name Elle would imply that you should shut up. Is that all right?
No.
Love. Elle, get in quickly while we've got a second.
Well, if I wasn't attractive, I wouldn't ring you.
Well, you say that, but a lot of ugly women think they're attractive or lie on the telephone, don't they?
Oh, I've got no reason to lie, because you'll see from my picture anyway.
Well, are you going to send your picture in?
I am indeed.
Chris, this is fantastic. We've hit pay dirt here. Why didn't we think of this before? Every day we're going to have a competition.
Oh, are we getting paid?
No! All the money raised is going to, go to, the and the bathroom and stuff for the shower. So, no.
Okay, so we're invited to a Christmas party then, LBC Christmas party.
Yes. It's happening on December the 13th this year.
And when do you need the photograph by?
Ideally, this time tomorrow.
Can I email mine to you? Would that be okay?
Yes, you can, Sonia.
Well, I'll take the details afterwards.
Oh, well, the email address is iain@lbc.co.uk.
And when will the calendar be produced?
It's not going to actually happen. It's just my private collection. But, sometime in the near future. Chris, when do you think we can get this calendar up and running and actually produced?
Tonight?
Yeah, okay. We'll have a go. We'll try and crack one out tonight.
Brilliant. Can I have a heading above my name, please?
Yeah, what heading would you like, Sonia? You're trouble, aren't you?
I would like traffic stopper.
Traffic stop? Why, you got a fat bum?
No, I've actually stopped traffic 3 times.
Why? You were a lollipop lady?
No.
It's good, that, isn't it? I was quite pleased with that. Why have you stopped traffic 3 times?
Well, the last time was actually in Elephant and Castle, where you've got South Bank College.
Oh, right.
And I was walking down with my daughter, and this van stopped in the middle of the road, and everybody started looking because everybody was coming out of college.
Bonkers,
and this guy bolted towards me and said, "I need to take your number," and I just felt so embarrassed. I had my thigh highs on and my mini skirt at the time.
Oh, so you're definitely very tarty. Well, Sonia, can you send us an email with a picture of you today?
I will do.
Okay, thank you, Sonia. Look forward to that, and we'll judge it on air. Elle, thank you for that.
Okay, can my daughter say hello quickly?
Yeah, go on.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Fine.
Excellent, thanks for calling. Yes.
Here's how to get an upgrade on...
Would you like to be on the calendar?
I certainly would, sir.
The first fella at last, thank God.
Indeed. How can I describe myself? I'm Greek, athletic built, with a bald head, and Greek, so I can be danced on it, if you like, with them sort of pom-pom slippers, which would look good, I think.
A pom-pom slipper?
You know, them sort of traditional... army, I think the Greek army wear them. They wear, like, skirts and them old pom-pom shoes.
Oh, pom-pom. I said pom-pom.
Oh, you know what I'm getting at.
I do know what you mean now, yes.
Design it and make you laugh. And
the Greek army. Surely we could take them, couldn't we? Look at the state of them.
I know. But mind you, can you even believe that the Greeks won the football World Cup a little while ago? How do they practice? What do they do? Kick watermelons or head or olives or something?
The Greeks didn't win. Listen, I know nothing about football. The Greeks didn't win the World Cup.
No, a while ago they did, not recently.
Not the World Cup.
The last one. Yeah, the European thing.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the one. Anyway, the reason I'm phoning, got some killer ones for you. Firstly, the thing about wigs and baldness.
Yes.
I am as bald as a coot. But me and the wife, we've been together for about 6 years now, married, I should say.
Yes, well done.
In order to keep our sex life great, I've told her to go and buy some wigs. Okay. So when I went from work, I say, put on the red one, put on the blonde one, put on the brown one.
No, listen, there's something about that, isn't there? Without giving away too much...
That's great.
Wigs have been used in Lee mansions, yes.
Indeed.
In the old days.
Yeah, because it just adds a bit of variety to it and stops people being, unfaithful.
I tell you what it does, it adds a bit of different coloured hair to sex, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah, which is nice. I think-
Mind you, when the wife suggested it to me that I should, being bald, that I should wear a wig, the first thing I thought about was probably setting fire to it. It really offended me.
Oh,
I won't go into that one.
But
Anyway-
you didn't wear a wig for your missus?
No, hell no. No way.
You miserable sausage.
Greek bloke with long hair. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Might as well throw a kebab and try and sell her a car at the same time. That'd look horrendous.
All right, okay, fine. We've touched the raw
Well, I
nerve
was
there.
going to say about, ideally though, men should maintain and keep short hair, because it's more practical. We don't have to mess about with it going out in the morning. And if ever you bump your head, it lessens infections and stuff, because there's stuff in your hair and all that anyway. I think the Scissor Sisters, personally, the Scissor Sisters are only designed and marketed for people with long hair.
Oh, here we
Men
go.
with long hair.
He's tied it in. I knew we were getting there somewhere.
Yeah.
They're targeted for people with long hair.
For men with long hair.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, you know, nowadays when it's sort of fashionable, whether they're gay or they're bi or whatever, they've even started to market music to this sort of gender. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Scissor Sisters, my left boot. Do you know what I
Yes,
mean?
well, I don't know. I don't know if it's fashionable to be gay or bi. Let me ask Chris.
it is.
Chris, you're a trendy young man. Are you a gay or a bi?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't realise. That's new for this week. I do.
Oh, right. Well, so my nephew. My nephew's 22.
Yeah.
Successful young house DJ, as he calls
Yeah.
himself.
He's going through a gay phase, is he?
Yeah, he's trying to do it. I don't know what he's wrong
He's
with.
trying to do it. I know how it's done. You know, I know the technicalities behind it. I don't know if it's necessarily fashion or a phase. Oh, God almighty. It's turning to the David Prever show. Let's have a gay theme park. 0870... 90909 to the... I don't... Yes, the Scissor Sisters are camp. I don't think they're necessarily just aimed at the homosexual community. I think that the success of theirs is because everybody can like them, except if you listen to their records, they is rubbish. We'll take more of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. This guy, Graham Oliver, keeps sending in pictures for himself. We're asking... for volunteers to be on the Iain Lee LBC 97.3 2007 calendar, which I've got to just clear this up. It may or may not get made. You know, we're still in early negotiations here with the printers and I think Hasbro are Hasbro printing it for us. So it may or may not be happening. But we send those pictures in. Send those pictures in. So far, February, April, September, and December are gone. The 4 chicks. We didn't put the homophobe on. Probably thought it wasn't sensible. So. But some blokes would be quite good, you know. So if you're a gentleman, and I made myself chuckle. That's a rarity there. What else are we talking about? Oh, we mentioned dumps for some reason. Finding furniture at dumps. I didn't find furniture. I only found an accordion, and this is just a load of old rubbish. Will is in the Stevenage.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Will.
I'm not a usual frequenter of watching the Antiques Roadshow. But I do quite like watching when they get a really big, expensive item and they're so shocked that they get it.
Yes, I like that. What have you seen recently?
Now, it wasn't recently, but there was a lady about 60 years old wearing more gold than jersey, and she worked or owned in a refuse centre.
All right.
And she bought this box of costume jewellery she collected over the last 20 years.
Yes.
And the guy valued it at 26 grand.
Wowzers! That's incredible!
And that's all stuff that people have thrown away thinking it's costume jewellery.
Oh, how do you tell the difference between costume jewellery and real jewellery, then?
Well, I presume you take it to a jeweller's and get it, well, checked over.
So do they still show the Antiques Roadshow? Because surely that has now been phased out by things such as Bargain Hunt and Cash in the Attic.
So I thought it was the only thing on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
Apart from that and Last of the Summer Wine, of course.
I tell you what, I'm just watching now on the ITV, I guess it's on ITV, they're showing Heartbeat.
Oh, what, with Nick Berry?
With Nick Berry. Classic, Heartbeat Classic, I like to call it, when Berry's in there. But whatever happened to Nick Berry? Because when he was Wixie, and then he had Every Loser Wins, Once the Dream Begins, In Time You'll See, Fate Holds the Key, and then he did the Heartbeats, and then he sort of disappeared. He's done nothing since Heartbeat.
He did. Best character in that, though, was Greengrass.
Selwyn Froggatt, what's his name?
That's the guy.
Bill Maynard.
That's the one.
But you mean the best character in it? They were all... Hang on, I'm joining in as I like Heartbeat. It's the dullest. It's as funny as Last of the Summer Wine.
I think you're probably right, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for that. Colette!
Hello.
Hello, Colette.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
Nice one.
So January,
What's this for?
is it available?
For what?
Your catalogue. Not your catalogue. You're not doing a fashion parade, are you? Your calendar.
There we go. We got there in the end, yes. Are you all right, Colette? You sound a bit drunk.
Yeah, I'm on the whiskey.
Good girl. They're all boozing
Life is
today.
hard.
But you're what?
Life is hard.
Life is hard, so have a drink.
No, I definitely am not drunk.
No, of course not. No,
A bit crazy.
Oh, God.
So is it available, the January one?
January is available.
Okay, I fancy wearing a pair of jeans.
Jeans.
And a nice vest.
Jeans and a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where would you like to have it taken?
In the bathroom.
Why in the bathroom?
Why not?
That's a good point. Ever been in the calendar before, Colette?
Have I been? No, I've done modelling before, but I haven't been in the calendar.
I don't suppose you have any test shots that you could send through to us on the email this afternoon for us to have a look over.
In my jeans?
Whatever.
Yeah, I could actually.
Okay, Ian.
Send it by email.
Ian at lbc.co.uk, and then we can see
If I look all right.
if you look all right and stuff.
I look the part.
Yes. Now, the thing is, have you ever been into a garage or a mechanics where they have a new decal? This isn't new, this is top class. This is classy stuff, okay?
Yeah.
A bit of boob, but generally quite classy. Have you been into one of those? Oh, hang on 1 second. Line 8, do you want to be in the calendar?
Check out.
Okay.
What about on a motorbike? That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yes, you could be on. You want to be on a motorbike in the bathroom?
No, I've changed my mind. I'd just like to be on a motorbike with a pair of jeans and a vest.
What? You're obsessed
Guys
with...
like that, don't they?
Apparently so. Well, guys prefer women in men's shirts.
Tied up at the front
Yeah.
in a knot.
In a knot, yes, definitely. Oh, God.
With a bit of cleavage.
Have you ever killed anyone, Colette?
Not anybody, no.
Anyway, so what I was saying is, have you ever been into a mechanics where they have a nudie calendar on the wall and it's all a little bit embarrassing?
A bit tacky.
Yeah. I got rid of her quickly. She was potty. Absolutely potty. They do that, though. They still have that, don't they? In garages, they'll have, like, a mucky calendar on the wall, and it just seems a little bit inappropriate, I think, to have that. Have you seen those, Jonathan?
I have. Yeah, I mean, you know, girls are our friends, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
They're good friends. I want to be in the month of May.
Oh, here we go at last. Our first, in inverted commas, man.
Yeah, May. I'll be May if I could.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought I could I've got this nice vinyl outfit I could wear.
Right, bit of PVC, yes.
Yeah, a bit of PVC. I thought if I had a PVC thong...
Oh, sweet Lord, they're just coming out of school!
Oh, sorry, right, okay. Hey, guess what I got wolf whistled at today? I did,
Really?
I did.
What happened?
Well, a young man, I couldn't believe it, I did. Have you ever been wolf whistled at?
Do you know, no, I haven't. I've had someone...
I was trying to do one.
How did it go?
Yeah, it was just like that.
I've had some woman lean out of a car and go, "All right, Richard Bacon, you look fit." And I went,
"Oh no!"
I went, "Thanks."
Yeah,
I'm not going to say anything to and tell her the truth. I went,
No,
yes.
but this is a very nice young man. He was in his 30s. I mean, I'm like in my 50s. I think
Yes.
the highlighted hair must have given away a little bit.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm not dressed camp, you know, I'm a van driver, and I was in the garage, and I turned around and I said, are you winding me out? And he said, no, it's just a compliment. I said, oh, thanks, nice one.
Well, did you get his number?
I didn't, no.
Well, you're an idiot then, aren't you,
Yeah,
surely?
yeah, exactly, I am an idiot.
Oh, hang on a minute. Are you're flirting with homosexuality? Is that because it's trendy, or is it a phase you're going through?
Say, it's been going on for 51 years.
So it's a long phase.
A long phase. Yeah, I'm going through that long phase of unsure.
We just had to clear this up. We had a Greek guy earlier on who thought it was all a phase.
I heard him, yeah.
Are you an idiot, wasn't he? Are you, very quickly, are you a fan of the Scissor Sisters?
Well, that's why I rang up Richie. This was my original point.
Well,
Now,
you've only got 15 seconds now, because you've been banging on so long about that.
Yeah, they're not the best group in the world, but I do think they're quite lively, and I quite like them. It's lively. I put them on at parties. It's lively party music, isn't it?
You could tell he was an old man. It's lively party music, isn't it? Oh dear, more of the calls after this.
Now you can take the whole family.
Pictures are coming in thick for the calendar. If you want to email them in, iain@lbc.co.uk. Yes. Coming up in about 15 minutes, meet Ian Lee for 22 minutes, which someone gets to meet me and buy me a drink. I'll explain how you can take part in that a little bit later on. Sherilyn.
Hello, mate.
Oh, God almighty.
You know you're talking about your calendar?
Yes.
You said you've got 4 girls.
We've got 5 girls now.
Okay, right. You've got 5 girls. Are they like girly girls?
What does that mean?
Well, are they like sort of like long hair, undoubtedly feminine, girly girls?
They're women, yes.
Okay, well, I was just thinking, you see, because although I am a girl, people at work have said that, because I go to the gym a lot, my muscles are getting quite manly.
Oh, God, not one of them.
What you could do is you could start off the calendar with a really feminine, girly girl, and end up, say, in December with a really manly man.
Yes.
And then in the middle, you could have this, like, sort of metamorphosis occurring.
You could be the swivel point.
Yes, that's right. So you go from me, who is sort of very girly, but whose muscles are getting rather large.
Quite manly.
And then you could go on to sort of perhaps a more butch girl.
Why do you girls go for big muscles? Why do you do it?
No, I really like... I'm not going for, like, massive muscles, but I really liked Linda Hamilton in The Terminator. I thought she looked fantastic. And it's just a great feeling.
Strange reference to have picked up on. I don't know what that means.
What?
I can't picture that in my head. Give me a better reference.
You've never seen Linda Hamilton in The Terminator?
Oh, yeah, when I was about 16. I don't remember it.
Oh, but she's just,
Hang on a
she's
minute.
not big and bulky.
Right,
she's just really defined.
Let's have a little look at... hang on, I'll Google this up and see Linda Hamilton Terminator. Hang on a second.
I've tried doing that. You can't get very good pictures on her, really. There's one
Oh, no, look at that.
So nice.
Oh, hang on. No, that's too muscular.
Do you think?
She looks like a skinny bloke.
Well,
Seriously.
there you go. You could go like skinny bloke-looking girl, and then go on to sort of a more butch-looking girl.
Why are you going for that look?
I just think it's a really good, strong look. So much nicer than, like, skin and bone. Or belly hanging out where it shouldn't be.
Oh, do you know what? I do like the cropped tops. I find the midriff and the back two of the sexiest parts of the body.
But too many people wear crop tops that shouldn't.
Oh, this fat bird yesterday, God almighty. I thought maybe her top had rolled up and she hadn't noticed, but no, she was deliberately wearing a crop top and it was just flab. Just hanging over the top of the trousers. It was disgusting.
Oh, you could have that in your calendar.
No, I will not. That's not going anywhere near... hang on a minute. Nicola?
Hello.
What did you want to say?
The minute that the lady said about Linda Hamilton, I thought, yes, exactly. That's exactly definition in your arms.
That ain't no lady. That's Sherilyn.
Oh, no.
Hello, Nicola.
Hello.
Do you like Linda Hamilton?
Oh, I just love... I don't, I just appreciate
her, but you
really.
admire her.
Yeah. I mean, her arms are just, because, the old... bingo wings, they do start to take over, don't they? But
no, she's fantastic.
She looked lovely, really, really.
What are you doing?
Definition,
But what is going? How come both of you are aware of this Linda Hamilton reference? It means very little to me.
Oh no! I tell you, as soon as she said it, I knew, I understood what she.
So Nicola, are you quite muscular then?
No, not really, not at all. But it's nice to have. You just look taut. Now that's what she looked really taut in that film.
Taut? Yes, taut's a good name for a band, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, we're Taut. Nicola, do you want to be in the calendar?
Well, I would like to, but I don't know.
Nicola, be positive.
Oh, okay, I'll go for March.
March, okay, so Nicola in March. What are you going to be wearing, Nicola?
Let me think. I don't know. You put me on the spot.
You could be...
Crop top, Nicola.
Crop top?
I thought you said a cock stop.
No, sit right, steady on. Don't worry, it's a plumbing term.
That's an assistant.
It's a plumbing term, yes. So don't thank God for that.
I know, I look a bit strange.
It's also something else. So a crop top and hot pants we're going for, Nicola, for you.
Oh, Okay.
And Sherilyn, you wanted to be in June, did you?
I don't mind. No, I prefer a more sort of robust sounding month, really. But if
What's a robust sounding
like
month?
August or something.
Gee,
you know?
well, okay, right. You've got August. Yes, go on. You've got August, and what are you going to be wearing?
And I'll sort of wear something sort of tight and leathery, and hold a
What? Steve Allen?
yeah, that'd do.
Oh, that's
too hot in August.
Yes.
I'll drape myself over Steve Allen.
Yes, Nicola, Sherilyn, thank you very much for that. Tight and leathery. There we go. Oh, dear. Make your own jokes at home, London, because I ain't making no more. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. No one's called in yet to defend... Oh, someone called in to defend the Sisters, but they did a very poor job. I can't understand how they're the biggest band, not technically in the world, because they ain't selling no records in the States. Oh, Danny, now, can you help me here?
Yes, go on, mate. What's that, fella?
I went to see my doctor a while ago, and he told me to take an iron supplement, OK? And he said there's two you can get. You can either get this really expensive one,
yeah,
or you can go to a high street chemist and get their cheap supplement. But all that is a little bit of rust.
Yeah, get the cheap one, fella.
But is there rust in iron supplements?
I wouldn't have thought so, fella. I don't think it's like that, is it?
He was basically saying, Geezer, that there was a little bit of rust in iron supplements. And it makes sense, doesn't it?
Funny you should say that, because when the missus indoors was like having the first,
yeah,
she had to have iron tablets, and she become a little bit rusty.
Oh dear. Anyway, why did you call in, Danny?
I thought I'd be Mr. June for you.
Oh, another gentleman, lovely. And what were you going to be wearing? What can you bring to this calendar for us?
Pair of denim jeans.
Yep, jeans.
Pair of rigger boots.
Rigger boots.
Checkered, padded top.
Why is it padded?
Oh, because all skip drivers wear padded tops in the winter.
Oh,
and
okay.
even though some of them will just, like, we're getting ready for the winter, you know?
Oh, right, yes.
Nice padded checkered top like the old lumberjacks used to wear.
Yeah, good lad.
Standing on the back of my skip lorry with a chain wrapped round my arm.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah?
That kind of bit BDSM kind of vibe going on.
Well, not really, no, just because it's the only thing I could think of.
That's the only thing you can think of. Fantastic. Now, Danny, the thing is, we've got some of the women being a little bit revealing here, and it's not... if it happens, it's going to be classy. But if it meant we could sell a few more, would you mind doing a topless shot?
Oh, if you want to see my belly, fella, no problems. I can do that for you.
Good lad. Thank you very much for that. There we go, Danny, who keen to be in it. We've only got... How many blokes have we got? We've got 2 blokes in the calendar. We've only got July, October and November left, so we'll fill this up by 5:15, hopefully. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone. Is it... the thing is, I'm confused about this rust is in an iron supplement. It kind of makes sense. I never thought of iron as being, like, metal... in terms of the supplement. I'm sounding a little bit like a dullard here, and I'm aware of that. If you can help and clarify the situation, it'd be very good of you to call in. Thank you.
If you've just missed that bit of Iain Lee...
The pictures that are being sent in, try and make them decent. Chris, we've had a picture here from Danny Wallace, no less. Chris, I want you to describe... This picture is inappropriate. I want you to describe, Chris, what you can see... in this picture that Danny has sent in, thinking it will be suitable for a calendar that is potentially going to raise money for young people. What can you see there, Chris?
Look at the size of that thing.
That's inappropriate. That is inappropriate, and I find that offensive as well. Is that his dad or something? Why are they even in the same... And that's a kitchen. That's unhygienic. Seriously, man. That should not be allowed near a dish rack. Anyway, more of your calls after the news. 0870 90 90 973. It's been an exciting show. So, Iain, says Bernadette, the Scissor Sisters are great. They may not be the biggest group ever, but they've brought fun back to the music scene. Fun. Try to buy or listen to their albums. It will cheer you up when you're fed up. Yeah, Bernadette, I've got their first album. I think I chucked it out, actually, because it's a load of old guff. It's just that whiny voice, and they sound like Elton John, and Elton John, I don't know if you know this, was rubbish. Oh, yes, it turned out he was rubbish. Richard!
Iain, I can't believe you're putting them down.
I'm putting them down, mate.
It's got 13 tracks on the new album, and every record is fantastic.
Can you sing a bit of I Don't Feel Like Dancing?
I could play with it.
I prefer you to sing a bit.
No, I've got no voice. I'm not good at karaoke.
Well, in that case, I cannot allow this conversation to continue.
It's a fantastic album. You need to sit down, put your headphones on, and listen.
No, I don't, because I don't need to listen to Euro pop dancey nonsense. I've heard the first.
Swear on Saturday night, and what a fantastic show they put on.
I've heard the first album, and it's bobbins.
Great. You need to put your shawady-waddy away and start listening to some decent music.
Listen, my friend, I listen to decent music. Why? Only the other day I was listening.
You haven't got to be gay to support them either. You can be.
Are you gay?
Bisexual, straight.
Oh, okay. Listen, I never said you had to be gay. That was some weird Greek bloke that said that. And I'm not.
You were insinuating that you had to be gay to support the Scissor Sisters.
Shut your face. When did I insinuate you had to be a gay to support the Scissor Sisters?
And I thought you were gay friendly.
Richard, no, I'm offended by that. When did I insinuate you had to be one of the gays to support the Scissor Sisters? When did I say that?
I'm not sure, but
There we go. Thank you. I'm not having that. Didn't say that. Au contraire. Anyway, coming up in a few minutes, you'll get to hear me meeting Danny for 22 minutes. It's a regular feature that we do every week, where a listener gets to meet me and buy me a drink. That's coming up in a few minutes. Before that, Tricia is in the Morden.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. Yes.
Can I put my partner forward for the calendar?
Yes, of course. What's your partner's name?
His name's Neil.
Neil? Okay, disappointing. Yes. You've got July, October or November?
November.
November. You want Neil. And what will Neil be wearing?
I'm not sure, but I think he would look good in the woods somewhere.
What? Good in the woods? Why in the woods?
Well, because being near winter and November's quite cold, isn't it?
Do you want him naked?
Leaves and.
Do you want him naked in the woods?
Covered in autumn leaves, maybe.
What was that?
That was my mobile.
Oh, okay. So you want him naked, covered in autumn leaves?
Yeah.
In the wood. Tricia, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you a pervert?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking. Is this something you've seen Neil doing already?
No.
Okay. Because there are people.
He's quite tall and he's handsome, so I think he'd look.
Okay. Would he want to do it though? I notice you there's no chance. I'd really like to have 1 month where we have two people in the same shot. There's no chance we could persuade you to strip off and get involved, is there?
Oh yeah, of course I will.
Oh, you are a bit weird, aren't you? You're not one of those couples. Now, again, let's be delicate as we mention this because there are young people listening. But you're not one of those couples that likes to do it outside, are you?
No.
No, good.
No.
There are people that do that, and I don't get the appeal of it at all. It's cold, it's dirty, it's wet, it's damp. Oh, no. No, thank you. The bed, if it has to be done at all, and even then I'm, slightly doubtful that there's any need for it, the bed. Thank you, good night. That's how it should be. Do you agree?
Yes.
Tricia, I'll put you on the list. Thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90973. So we've only got July and October. What was her? It was Tricia, wasn't it? We'll put her down. So we've got a couple in at last. It'd be nice to have another couple if we could. Just to kind of even things out a bit. And some more blokes. They're all mental women so far. So it would be nice to have a gentleman involved. And also, no one has called in to let me know, yes, Ian, there is rust in iron, or to say, no, Ian, that's obviously nonsense. Why would they put rust in iron tablets? Janine!
Hi, Ian. I just want to say, on Saturday night, I went up to London to see at the London Palladium, see Frank Sinatra, the tribute thing that he done.
He's dead, love.
I know that, but they've done a fantastic show. Even though he's dead, he's better than the Scissor Sisters.
Yeah, a dead Sinatra is better than the Scissor Sisters.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, when we was going up there, they was disrupting Trafalgar Square like crazy.
Yeah.
And then on our way back, I said to my Ralph, we'll have a listen as we come through.
Yeah, but you haven't come through much, have a listen, yeah.
Oh, my God, what a load of crap.
Yes.
When you're comparing somebody like, who we just thought,
Francis, David, Albert, Stuart, Michael, Emmanuel Sinatra. Those are his names.
Fan, then.
Yeah, I know all his middle names.
What year was he born?
He was born in 1902.
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
You're way out.
When was he born?
1915.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm not.
That's you are wrong.
I'm not.
Afraid you're wrong, love.
No way.
Yeah, no, afraid you're wrong. That's the year that is given, because stars in those days would pretend to be younger, wouldn't they?
No.
Because he was born in 1902.
No, he was born 1915.
Oh, you're wrong, Janine.
No, you're wrong. Ian.
Sorry about that, you're wrong.
Also, can I say something else while I'm on the line?
No. Anyway, so, I don't know what he was, I haven't got a clue. I don't know anything about Sinatra. I think he's one of the most overrated artists of the century. But that's for another day. Now, you could meet me for 22 minutes and buy me a drink. How do I do it, Ian? Well, I'll tell you after this. This is me meeting a bloke called Danny. Can you smell?
I can smell.
Is this the smell of everywhere? We're heading towards our top secret location. It just stinks of around here. Anyway, this is Ian Lee and Agent Chris.
Hi.
We're off to meet someone for 22 minutes, as we do every week, and they get to buy me a drink. Who are we meeting today, Chris?
Danny.
Right.
That's it.
You don't know anything else about Danny?
No, but it stinks around here.
Yeah, it really stinks of I can just smell Okay, we are in our top secret location. Can you smell
Yeah, man.
It stinks of
It does, absolutely, man.
Okay, we're here with Danny. Hello, Danny.
How you doing?
Now, I've got it. Well, you got a friend with you. Who's this fella?
This is Nick.
Nick?
Hello, mate.
Can we trust Nick? Is Nick all right?
Nick's an undercover agent, just like us lot.
Okay, fine. Now, the rules. Let's get these rules out and explain it now so there's no hard feelings, there's nothing bad. You have to buy me a drink. Very kindly, you bought me an orange juice, thank you. You are not allowed to buy Agent Chris a drink. Have you got a drink, Chris?
No, but it stinks of
Chris, will you stop saying the word Apologies to anyone offended by that bad bleeping. Anyway, we soon got talking to Danny and his friend Nick. It turns out Nick uses a pseudonym, the rather ridiculous name Murderer X. Murderer X?
That's me.
How many people have you killed?
None.
Why have you got the name Murderer X if you've not killed anyone?
That's my stage name. That's my stage name.
But why the name Murderer?
Because I murder people if they come and test me.
But no one has tested you yet then?
No, lyrically.
I'm prepared to test you lyrically.
You can go. Let's go.
When I work out what testing you lyrically means, I will test you lyrically, and then you will murder me, will you?
Yeah.
Chris, you're a witness to that. He's threatened to murder me.
That's evidence.
That's evidence in court. This is being played in court now. If this is being played in court as evidence, Your Honour, it was him! Anyway, the lads were surprised to find out I was 33 years old.
Are you 33?
How old do you think I am?
I thought you were 20-something.
Oh, Murderer X! Come on, yes, we're shaking our hands there.
I'm like 28 or something as well, man.
30.
Yeah, man.
You're younger than me.
I'm 30. I'm younger.
I'm 30.
I look younger than Murderer X, don't I?
No.
Oh, you're a coward.
No, you need a little thing like this going on, and you know.
He's pointing to his pencil thing, Craig David beard. Does anyone look good with those ridiculous Craig David beards? And it turned out that Danny had a nickname as well. This is getting confusing. Well, now what am I calling you? Am I calling you Danny or Dandare or what's your name? Dondi.
Yeah.
Okay. Dondi, who's your least favourite caller?
Vrinda.
Now, okay, here's the thing. What do you think of Vrinda? People either love her or hate her.
So Vrinda's like, yeah, she's...
a love-hate person.
Yeah, love-hate person. It's like Bovril. She's like, what do you call it? Like Marmite.
We like to stay in the middle, you know?
No, I don't know what you mean, Murderer X. What a strange man. Chris, how much time have we got left?
We have 1 minute remaining.
Oh, thank Christ for that. You got to do a bit of you.
Shall I just do you a little bit of a reggae jingle if you want? I'll just do it for you because you're Ian Lee and you're the bad man. Yeah, now listen. You listen to Ian Lee 97.3. You get me tune in 3:30 to 6:30. And if he's not there, don't worry. Just pick up the telephone. Him still answer it. You get me now. Wicked as bless.
Well, there we go. We've just met Don D and Murderer X. I'm looking over my shoulder. No, I'm not being followed. Well, Don D was a nice fella. That Murderer X is bonkers.
Was he really a murderer?
Well, he's not killed anyone, but he's a potential murderer if you cross his lyrics or something.
I don't want to do this again.
I'm getting a bit scared. Maybe we should... Next week, can we just have, like, a really nice girl?
Can you smell
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now listen, if you'd like to meet me for 20 minutes, it doesn't always normally smell, go to lbc.co.uk. The details on how you do it and the rules, very simple rules, are on my page. Basically, you just send me an email to iain@lbc.co.uk. A few details about yourself, why you'd like to meet me, a telephone number, and you too could be hanging out with me and Chris for a whole, count 'em, that's right, 22 minutes. Fantastic.
In the year 2027.
The world indeed, yes. Sorry, I was miles away there for a second, thinking something completely different. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Susan!
Afternoon. You know your poo's going to go black, don't you? Go on, have a think about what you've been talking about. You've been talking about iron supplements, haven't you? I'm wondering if your doctor has warned you that your poo's going to turn black. You think I'm a nutter, don't you? I'm just saying, the iron supplements, they'll constipate you and your poo will turn black. What I'd recommend is you take the herbal ones. There's one called Flowdix or something like that. I can't quite remember what it is. Just a warning anyway, just a friendly warning. That's what happened to me. So, take care. I hope your anemia sorts itself out now. No problem, bye.
What? Did anyone know what she was saying? I could not make... I heard poo turning black was the only phrase I got. Your poo will turn black is all I managed to pick. Chris, could you hear what she was saying?
No, was that one of the clangers from the moon?
I've got no idea what was going on. I've got to poo will turn black, and that was it.
Yeah, it's something about black poo.
Yeah, all right, maybe we should move on from that now. Yes, Chris, what can I do for you?
I'm ringing to see whether you've heard of our impending hurricane that's on its way to these shores.
What?
Yes, Hurricane Gordon.
Really?
Yes, it sounds made up with a name like that, but yeah, it's true. I was up there...
Hang on a minute. What we need here is... This is very dramatic. Hang on a second, I can make this... Here we go.
And now, an LBC 97.3 exclusive.
Let's go over to Chris, our hurricane monitor. Chris, what news have you got for us?
Well, whilst in Lancashire yesterday, listening to Tin Pot local radio, we were warned of a hurricane on its way to these shores. Won't quite get over to the east coast, but will batter the west coast of England.
So hang on, the west coast, so what, is it going to go as low down as Wales, or where is it going to hit?
I think it's definitely going to hit Lancashire.
That doesn't really matter, does it?
It does, because I live in Lancashire.
Well, do you know what I mean? That serves you right then, doesn't it?
Oh, dear me. Anyway, it's going to come down as far as... I think you lot are just going to get the nice weather.
Hang on a second, sorry, I need to apologise. Of course, we broadcast nationally on DAB. That's a terrible tragedy. It's going to hit Lancashire. I'm really... if anyone is listening in Lancashire, then give us a call, 0870 9090 973, and let us know. But it's not going to come anywhere over towards us, is it?
I think you're just going to get the nice warm weather, whereas we'll get the storm.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
But thank you. Well, no, it would be. But is it going to be? It's not going to be like Hurricane Katrina or anything, is it?
No, it's not going to be that bad. But there are flood warnings going on up there, and they're touting the national flood line. Helpline.
Chris, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Leyland, Lancashire.
Leyland?
Yes, where they make the trucks.
Mark, you're from up that way, aren't you, Mark?
Ian, yes, I am. I'm from Bolton.
You're from Bolton. Is that near Leyland? I don't know that part of the world at all.
That's where they used to make DAF DAF trucks.
They still do make them there.
They still do make them there, yeah.
Yeah, aye.
Can I just say, hurricane? What's he on about?
Hurricane? You want to put Tin Pot local radio based in Manchester?
No, I only listen to Ian Lee.
Well, I do when I'm down here. I haven't got a date.
Ian Lee is like going to bed in crushed velvet.
So, Mark, you don't believe Chris then about a hurricane?
No, I mean, you know that you know more than anyone, Ian. Do beg your pardon.
Yes.
That I like to spend some time in Regent's Park, and it's beautiful today, by the way.
Yes, is it lovely out there?
Yeah, and you know what? I think they've killed all the nettles.
Is that Vernon Kay?
No. Mark in the park!
It's Mark in the park, for God's sakes. What on earth are you talking about, Chris?
He's never listened before!
He's an idiot. He's gone. Don't worry. But so, you're out in the park and it's lovely, but he was saying that the hurricane isn't going to come this far over.
No. Apparently, if you go surfing in Cornwall, you're going to have a whale of a time.
Yes. Have you got any family up there that maybe you should be phoning up and warning or something?
No, we're used to wind up north.
Yes, well, yes, I suppose that's true. And what are you doing in the park today, Mark? Just having a lovely walk, are you?
Yeah, another walk in the park with the dogs.
And your trousers?
I'm wearing shorts again today, Ian.
That's a bit... surely it's too late in the year for shorts, isn't it?
But what I've done is I've ditched the sandals.
Yeah.
And I'm now wearing a plimp sole.
Oh, very trendy. With a sock or barefoot inside?
Oh, with a sock.
Okay, good lad, Mark. Thank you for that. Oh, Ian, very quickly.
Ian, you're crushed velvet.
Yes, very quick. That's my cat. Don't tell me I've crushed her. Very quickly, are you a fan of the Scissor Sisters?
I know a girl called Laura.
OK, thank you. Pam!
Yeah.
What on earth? This has been... every day I say this, but this really has been the oddest show ever.
You deserve it.
But hang on, what does that mean?
Well, you know, you attract the oddness in people.
I certainly do, and that's why you've called in.
Exactly.
Oh, OK, it's a cheeky giggle. What can I do for you, Pam?
Well, I thought I'd like to be Ms. October, please, for you. Because it's my birthday in October.
Good girl. How old will you be this October?
I'm not telling you that.
50.
27 again.
50.
27 again.
Oh, the fact that you're not arguing with 50 means you're going to be older than 50, doesn't it? 56.
27 again.
So you're going to be...
And then again.
58, OK. And what are you going to wear for your 58th birthday?
A birthday suit.
Oh.
No, no,
a nudie older woman?
No. That was an idea I toyed with in my mind, and then I thought, no.
So what will you be wearing for us instead?
So I thought I could be a Diwali diva.
Oh, a Diwali diva now.
Yeah.
OK, what are you going to be wearing for us?
Sort of just a gold wraparound sheet,
yes,
with I'd be on a bed of flames.
A bed of flames?
You know what I mean, you know, in a very sort of exotic flame.
Yeah.
Divas everywhere. That
All
kind
right.
of thing.
That sounds a bit macabre. Pam, you're on the list. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Oh, by the way, are you fit or are you a munter?
Am I what?
Are you fit or are you a munter?
I'm halfway in between at the moment.
She's a funter.
Meet Careful Kev.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
At 5:38, we've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Yesterday, no correspondents called in, which meant that I sacked 3 correspondents. It was a dark day for the correspondents yesterday. 3 got sacked, 1 got demoted. Not good. If you want to make sure that I don't sack another 3, and if you're a correspondent, you'd better call in now to book your place. And the fact that I'm having to ask you to call in now means I'm a little bit angry. And no one has called in. And we've only got 1 month left. July is the only month left on the calendar. Mario.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Hello. I like that. Crushed velvet, yeah.
Crushed velvet, yes.
Oh, I crush a grave.
Oh, I could wrestle an action man.
Yeah, definitely.
I like you doing a northern accent. That's very, very funny for some reason.
Absolutely, you think so?
Can you do the whole phone conversation in that accent?
I'm going to try.
Good lad.
All right. So there we go. You're talking about sisters, right?
So there we go.
Yeah, there we go. You're talking about sisters. Now,
you've got a catchphrase, Northern Mario. So there you go. Fantastic. Keep using it.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So people are talking that they like sisters.
Scissor sisters.
Sister sisters. I think they're absolutely boring. I think they're absolutely bonkers as well. You know, they're boring. You know, I mean, look at the people that like them. They're absolutely barking crazy as well. Don't you reckon? You know, I mean, after all, you want a bit of spice in your music. You want to get up and start dancing and all of that.
What sort of stuff would get you up and dancing, Mario?
Well, time to time, I like a bit of Linkin Park, Sum 41. You know, that sort of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? You know, that gets me going. You know, a bit of like skateboard BMXing music, like, you know. Yeah. You know, a bit of hip-hop now and then, a bit of bopping it, you know. Yeah, like that. All that sisters stuff. I mean, come on, look at the people that listen to that.
Scissor sisters!
Sister sisters or whatever.
There you go.
They're going to park events and that. Yeah. And they just like, get beer, get loads of the beer in the beer tent, and get smashed. And listen to nothing, really, because they're not really dancing to that apart from their hands all in the air and that. You know what I mean? Crazy stuff, those people. Sisters.
Mario, will you for one more time for me? Will you say so? There you go.
So there you go.
Oh, that was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Thank you for that. 08709090973. We're currently talking about this, and also, I saw a car today with a homemade learner sign stuck on the back. Is that legal? Surely not. More of your calls after the latest news. Thank you. Driving around today, and I saw a car. That's right, and it had a homemade learner plate on the back. It was like homemade. It's like it was a bit of A4 paper with a massive L done in felt tip pen. It must have taken up at least 2.5 felt tip pens to do this. And you're sort of thinking, well, why couldn't they have spent the £2.50 it costs to buy? And also, you're supposed to have one in the front. I didn't check to see if there was a learner plate on the front. You get a set of learner plates for £2.50 or something. I've got a spare set they could have used, just in my drawer, that never got used at any point. Are they legal? Are you allowed to make your own homemade learner plates? That seems to be a little bit odd, a little bit strange. Sarah, do you know anything about learner plates?
You're talking to me, Sarah?
Well, are you Sarah?
Yes.
I'm talking to you.
Hello? Learner plates? You said learner plates?
Yes.
Do I know anything about learner plates?
Yes.
No, they're L signs that you put on your car.
Okay. Are you in a bad mood, then? Have I upset you?
No.
It just sounds like you sound a little bit...
No, I just blew my nose.
Oh, sorry. Do you need to finish off there?
No, I think it's blown okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, let's move on then. What can I do for you, Sarah?
Oh, God, don't ask that. I'm afraid if you ask me a question. No, the learner plates thing, do I know anything about them? No.
Okay, well then, let's, as I just said, let's move on from that. Why have you called in? But that's not a question.
Have I got a question?
Have you? But again, and that's not a question. Have you?
I think I wrote something down.
Okay, would you want to go and find it?
No, it's here.
Okay, lovely.
It's just that I've been wanting to call you for a while, but I haven't had the courage.
Well, thank God you found the courage.
So I found it last night.
Where was it? A bottle of gin?
No.
No.
I found it, I think, somehow. And,
Excellent.
Anyway, I've actually written you a letter before.
All right.
Yeah, about soulmates and tantric.
Oh, yeah, tantric? What, the sexual?
Yes. Is there another type?
I don't know.
You know, tantric sex?
Oh, yeah, Sting and all that.
And what?
It stings a bit.
It stings a bit?
No, Sting, the pop singer's into it, isn't he?
It stings a bit.
It may do, you know.
Is Sting into it?
Sting's well into it, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever thought about doing it? Or being a master?
What?
I said,
You having the fag there, Sarah?
I beg your pardon?
You having the fag?
Why, does it sound like I am?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You must be psychic.
Must be psychic if it existed, yes. Anyway, right.
Have you ever thought about it?
I've thought about it, yes.
So you know a little bit about it, then?
It means you can, stay, and let's be delicate about this, you can stay, interested, shall we say, for many, many hours.
Yes.
Yeah. Thing is, after 5 minutes, I'm bored.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after 5 minutes, I'm like, can we get this over with? I wouldn't mind having a sleep or playing on my Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah. But you mentioned the other day that you were, I don't know if this was true and you were just saying it on the radio, but you did mention that one of your fantasies was about being dominated by a policewoman.
Did I say that on the radio?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, well, yes, I find police... I've seen a lot of sexy police... I don't know if I used the word dominated.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Well, then why the hell not? Yes, but again, let's...
I think if that was the case and that happened, it would be a lot more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, yes.
Dominating you.
Yeah, okay, so there are young people listening, so let's not...
sorry.
No, let's just not plant any awkward questions in cars at the moment, shall we?
No, in cars.
Well, there'll be young children going, Mummy, what does that mean?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
That's okay. I'm not turning you off.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
All right.
Anything else?
Sorry, no, that's okay.
Okay, I feel I've upset you.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right.
Right. I feel I disappointed there a lot, and I don't know what I did there. It was disappointing. Was it me stopping using the word domination? Just because there will be young people going, Mummy, what does that mean? And those questions are kind of awkward, I guess, aren't they? Leon.
Should be Twin Peaks, wasn't she?
It was, you may well say that. You may well say that.
I'm on early. I don't know why I'm on early. I phoned up to do a correspondent update and Chris called me back.
Hang on a minute. But so you've called up for an update?
I said to Chris, I said, can I do an update when you said you needed people to do correspondent updates? And he called me back. I thought I got to sit on the phone for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. 30 minutes.
Chris, put the phone down. I know you're trying to call someone up. Come on the microphone. Explain this to Leon.
I'm under pressure here.
Oh, yeah.
What's all the shouting for? I know the mic's a little bit further away, but we can still hear you. Would you apologise to Leon?
Sorry, Leon.
That's all right, mate. No worries. Do you want me to do it anyway?
Well, no, not now.
Oh.
What's the best thing for Leon to do? Should we get rid of him and call him back, or should we just keep him on the line for the next 27 minutes?
Just keep him on the line.
Are you right to stay on the line for 27 minutes, Leon?
Yeah, of course. I'll be eating my dinner while I'm doing it.
What you got for your dinner?
The wife's made a lovely steak and owl pie.
Oh, good lad.
Well, you would have the owl, not the steak.
I wouldn't even have that. I'd just have the pie.
And we've got one of your podcasts playing in the background.
Well, why aren't you listening to the radio?
Well, because I'm going to get it on podcast.
Well, hang on a minute. So you're not listening to the show live, you're listening to an old show?
Yeah.
But why don't you listen to the show live and then listen, so you're listening in real time, then you can listen to the old show at a later date?
Well, I phoned up to talk about people in buggies and people that get to 47 years old or over the age.
But that was about a week ago.
Well, it was about a year ago.
But how did you know that I didn't have any correspondence for today if you were listening to a podcast, Leon? You're a man of contradictions and lies.
No, because on your podcast you said you needed people... This is what I said to you yesterday, and I'm getting all confused. I've done 32 podcasts in a week.
Oh, you're that lunatic. Yeah, sorry.
I'm not a lunatic. I just sent you mini pops. You need to have a look at that.
You sent me mini pops?
Yeah, have a look at it. I just emailed it to you. It's a little competition. You'll love it.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah, no, good lad. Kisses up there. All right, Leon, stay there.
All right, mate.
You chip in any time you want, okay?
Yeah, cheers.
Lisa.
Hello, Ian. How are you today?
I'm fine, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm all right. Wanted to call in and agree with your earlier caller, Mario, to say that I think Sister Sisters are right proper boring as well.
Oh.
Proper boring.
So you don't like the Sister Sisters?
I don't like Sister Sisters.
Do you want me to mash your potatoes?
Little bit.
No, what do you like, Lisa?
I like what you don't like. Rolling Stones.
Oh, they're rubbish, yes.
I know, I've heard you say they were rubbish before.
Yes.
I like Monkeys. You like Monkeys too, don't you?
Oh, I loved Monkeys.
I love Monkeys. They're a good band.
Oh,
down the street.
There we go. Anything else, Lisa?
Well, I just wanted to say one thing that's been bothering me.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds.
Okay, Verinda, is it a fella? Or is it a female?
She's a lass.
Oh.
She's definitely a lass.
She's a wee bonny lass who, thank God, hasn't called in today.
What kind of quote can you expect from Norwich Union Direct?
Blimey.
That is a wireless show.
This woman's crazy. She's sending me pictures, and I have to guess which one's her. Oh, I hope it's not that one. Oh, gosh. 0870 9090 973. Leon, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm mashing potatoes at the moment, Ian.
Good lad. Well, we'll be with you in another 20 minutes.
All right, no problems.
Excellent. Verinda!
All right, for once we agree. Sister Sisters are bad.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so are Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I like the Beatles, though.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Oh, we're agreeing 3 times in a row here.
Yeah. The Monkeys are all right as well.
Okay, excellent. Good lad.
Yeah. Who's that?
Verinda, are you killing someone in your house?
That's not me. That's someone else.
Leon, are you killing someone in your house?
No, I'm mashing potatoes.
Okay, well, that's your alibi, is it? And you're sticking to it?
Yes, I've got that ready. Mashing machine.
Lovely.
Now.
Why are you mashing potatoes?
Because we're having our dinner, Verinda.
Okay. I want you to ask, what's this calendar thing then you're talking about? You doing? Huh?
He's gone.
Where?
To the toilet.
Doing what?
I know, mashing potatoes if he's doing the same as what I'm doing.
Okay. So, what are you going to have with your mashed potatoes?
The what? I want going to have with the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, what are you going to have with it?
This is great radio, this is. We've got steak and ale pie.
All right. What are you going to drink?
What are we going to drink?
Yeah.
What have we got on the table? We've got orange juice.
Orange juice?
I only called up to do an update, fella.
All right, then put the phone down and then the phone up about 5:30.
No, I'm not putting the phone down. They said I've got to wait here for 28 minutes because Chris made a mistake and he apologised to me.
He always makes mistakes.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. You'll get barred.
Well, I'll get barred.
You'll get barred.
From what?
Chris has got the button.
Yeah, but he
Gadang.
but he won't be able to do so because he ain't got the guts.
Gadang.
Gadang.
I can't do this for 20 minutes.
There's only 17 minutes left.
I've got to dish up the pie now, Verinda.
Are you going to have ketchup with it?
No. Have you got ketchup on the table?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, who else is there?
My wife
And that's it?
and my children.
Okay. How many
Hello.
children have you got?
Who are you talking to? So it's some bloke called Verinda. Right, so we can't still be on the radio now.
Yeah, we are.
No, I don't believe it at all. I think he's carried on with the show and we're just standing here waiting to go back on.
No, I just listen to it. Yeah, we are on.
You're not going to turn your radio on, you know the rules.
Yeah, but I'm listening on to the internet. I've got the headphones in it, so it won't come on to the phone.
All right. He should be back from the toilet now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, are you back?
Are you back? No, he's not back.
It's a long one, isn't it?
Well, you're going to have to sing a song, Verinda, because I've got to mash up the pie now.
I don't know what song to sing.
Not mash up the pie, dish the pie out.
What?
Oh. Is this puff pastry? Oh, it was lying.
Wait, is that Chris? Hello?
You get some salt with that, babe.
Yeah, I want some salt with that.
It's got kidney in it. No.
How long does it take to make a mashed potato?
Yeah. Oh, 'cause it look like a bit of kidney. How long does it take to make the potato? 20 minutes. Smash.
Oh.
Not smash.
No, potato, mash.
Yeah.
Mash is packet powder crap.
Are we?
Is your wife getting angry at you? Who's making those funny noises?
Hello?
Lynn?
Who is calling? Yes?
Who's making those mashed potatoes again? What's his name? Alright, someone's in the house.
Is what? Shall I talk now, what? Shall I talk?
Yes, you can.
Listen, is that Verinda?
No, I'm just saying, it's
Listen to me. Listen, don't say a word until I finish. Now, I'm glad when I heard you yesterday, you said that you went to school.
Have you ever
when Iain Lee asked you, why didn't you phone? And you said you went to school. I was glad to hear that. I said, don't talk. Let me finish. Yeah, I'm glad that you said you went to school, but are you quite sure? But if you have gone to back to school, I'm very glad that you listened to me and Yasa as well. So I'm glad I've revived two young callers, future. So, if you have gone back to school, you better keep it up. And, education is future.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
That's it.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Well, you see, the question you are asking tells that you are stupid, isn't it? You are are you listening to what I'm saying?
But the thing is,
stop phoning and don't degrade yourself.
Why
the way you talk. Don't degrade yourself, okay? So what I want to say, I'm not the type that phone and talk rubbish. I'm not your type. I only phone to. If you said you went to school yesterday, so I'm glad, and that's why I phoned for. Okay, I'm not your type who phone to talk rubbish. I'm not for that. All right. So goodbye.
What do you normally talk about?
I said I'm not your type.
Yeah,
you
but
understand?
I want to ask you, what do you normally talk about? So
You
I
shut up your mouth and you open your brain and listen to what I'm saying. I have gone through. I'm more experienced than you. Do you understand?
More experience at what?
Than you in life.
Okay.
If you're 18, you haven't stepped. You don't know what life is all about.
Oh, all right.
So listen to me.
And also, how old you are?
No, I said. So you don't know my age. Then that means you are. All LBC listeners knows Lynn from Forest Gate's age. So if you don't know, that's your problem. Then listen more.
Okay, then I won't go to school then.
Oh, why shouldn't you go to school? You have to.
Because I finished school like 2 years ago.
No, you got to go to school. That's future.
I'll go to university now.
You know, yes, I will. He listened to me and he doesn't phone much, you know. And I'm sure he's gone back to school. Why can't you do the same? Are you not doing? Because you said yesterday, I heard you told Ian Lee that you know why you didn't phone earlier because you just came back from school. That's what you said.
Yeah, I just came back from university.
Okay, today as well?
Yeah.
Good news. I'm happy for that.
Okay, thank you.
So keep it up, okay?
All right then.
Education is life, all right?
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Who is talking? Okay, I've got to go now. That's Lynn, yeah. Ian, what's wrong? Listen here.
No, I'm in.
No, okay, listen. I've got to go. Verenta, whatever it is. Yeah, bye. Take care and make sure you keep to what we are.
If you've just missed...
No one has told me whether or not it's legal or illegal to have a homemade learner plate. Louise, do you know anything about it?
Isn't it legal?
Sorry?
Isn't it legal?
Oh, it's Barnsworth. I don't like this Frimpton-on-Sea thing. That confuses me.
Oh, dear.
Is it legal to have a homemade one?
Yeah, I thought it was, because don't you just have to show your L plates?
Yeah, but surely they should meet European standards, one would have thought.
But I would imagine it wouldn't matter, like, if you can't afford to buy...
Do you know, Barnsworth, we'll talk more about this after the news. If you can't afford to buy learner plates, you can't afford to drive a car. Simple as.
Show.
Barnsworth!
Hi, Ian.
Hello there.
Hello. Right, okay.
On to your point.
Yeah, you shouldn't, have a car if you can't afford L plates, I suppose. But if you don't want to buy one for whatever reason, I'm sure they're legal.
But what does a pair of learner plates cost? What, £2.50? Something like that. And you're going to be paying petrol, you're going to be paying insurance and stuff like that. You can afford the £2.50, and it just looks so tatty to have one that was stuck on with sellotape. Sellotape.
Yeah, I've seen a couple like that, but
no good.
people just can't be bothered, can they?
Can you drive, Barnsworth?
No, I'm learning.
Yeah, well, don't learn. We don't. I'm being selfish. We don't need any more drivers on the road. There are plenty of us. We don't. But what they should do now, the government should say, all right, starting. Let's be generous. Starting from the 1st of January 2007, no one will be allowed to learn to drive anymore. We have more than enough drivers. Find a friend that can drive and go with them.
I'll buy a bike instead.
There you go. Get a bicycle. Barry, can you drive?
I used to. I'm a little bit elderly for that now.
Do you agree with me? They should stop all the young people. No one should be allowed to learn to drive after January.
I quite agree. And they should get four-wheel drives. Mostly, idiots who drive then. Stick them in some stocks and we should be allowed to throw stones at their heads,
It's a bit harsh.
Well, they don't know how to drive. Might not have sense into them,
Barnsworth, you're not going to get a four-wheel drive, are you?
No, I hate them. They're ugly.
Yeah.
They're ugly. An environmental beast.
It's always. Here we go. It's always mums with a dog in the back.
Yes, that's my mum.
Jeez.
That's my mum.
Make me want to stick my fingers down my throat to make myself vomit.
Yes.
Barnsworth, thank you for that.
Thanks, bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. She's a friendly lass. Not, anyway.
Yes, Look, Ian, have you got in touch with Archie?
Oh, now, Archie, who calls in quite often.
Yes.
No, I've not got in touch with him, no, he's not called in for a bit.
Because I was wondering, you know, I mentioned yesterday, Margaret's going away.
Yeah.
This weekend, come over.
No.
Come over. Come on, bit of fun. Lads' night,
Well,
you know.
No, I'm not. Listen, okay, hang on a second. First of all, Archie, if you're listening, 0870 9090 973, if you're interested.
I'd like to come, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. I'm saying that a line has just flashed up. It could be him.
Yes.
What would we be getting up to? Oh, hang on, Archie, is that you?
Yes.
Archie, turn your radio off, Archie.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Listen up, Archie.
Hello there, Barry. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. You coming over the weekend?
No, I can't get. Not this weekend, mate.
You're having a bubble, aren't you? You're having a bubble bath. My missus is going away.
I wish that was all it was, son. I wish it really was.
Just going away. Listen, I've got a nice bit of veal and ham pie. We can have that. Crisps. We can have cigarettes in the house. I've got some gold label. Come on, what do you say? Rita and Manos are going to lay on some jalebis, samosas, Indian foodstuffs. The entire subcontinent will be a blooming cracking now. Come on, what do you say?
You gonna have any women there, are you, Bammy?
Oh, steady on.
Women? No, it's a lads' night.
Oh,
no. Video. I'll pick up video. The
we're too old for that, lads' night, aren't we?
I beg your pardon?
We're too old for that, lads' night.
You've got video, did you say, Barry?
I've got the chicken wee, or the chicken got some wheeze, or the chicken got some new, or the chicken... What's that? We can use mucky language a lot. We can eat fatty foods, Viennetta. My wife's I'm going to have Viennetta for lunch. I don't care. I like...
Archie, you interested? Because I must admit, I'm not that bothered, to be honest.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'll tell you what I'm a bit wary of.
Yeah.
Of his boy. I don't want his boy coming home duffing us up.
Oh, Dave, yes.
He don't know nothing about it, Dave. He's a lot of fun. I mean, after a few drinks, he's an absolute nutcase. But keep the drinks off him, and he's very charming. He likes to, push me around the room, but it's only friendly, you know.
Oh.
My ankle's cleared up now after I fell over the
I'm not up to all that pushing about nowadays.
Well, look, Archie, it's a party, mate. Come out.
Hang on. Listen, I get the feeling Archie's not that interested. But Barry...
You're not coming either.
Well, Barry, listen, I've got a friend... there's a guy that calls us from Langley. Yes. He's called Dion. He's a spy. He works for MI5 and 6.
Yes.
Dion, do you fancy going over for a bit of this?
No, look, mate. I've got a bottle of wine here. I'm not driving anywhere.
No, it's not tonight, is it, Barry?
It's not proving very popular. If anyone wants to come, leave your name with LBC and come along.
Dion, you don't fancy going and watching the Cheeky Girls video at the weekend?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'll do you veal and ham pie. Chips, I'll have salt on it. I don't care what season. I'll have as much salt as I want.
What day are you talking about, baby?
Yeah, I will, and I'll give you as you can have salt. Oh,
what day?
A lot of you.
Sunday.
Barry, if you're going to be rude like that, I'm going to have to cut you off.
No, I'm laying on a party. You cannot blooming kids.
Yeah, he's gone. Sorry about that, Archie. He was getting a bit stroppy there.
That's all right.
Oh, I've cut Dion off as well. He's probably going to shoot me now. Archie, I've got to go, lad. It's 5:40.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hi, my name's Simon. I'm your Nutters on the Road correspondent. In the wee hours of this morning, there's 6 chaps on their mopeds who were driving along through the high street trying to do wheelies. One at the front stacked it, took out 3 other riders.
Stacked it.
And it was unbelievable. Luckily, they all got up unhurt. Ian.
Oh, yeah, so go on.
Sorry. Homemade L plates are legal as long as they're displayed on the front and rear of the vehicle.
Thank you very much, sir. Good lad.
Hello, this is Katya in the workshop with a B-horror movie correspondent update. And if you are toying with the idea of producing your own B-horror movie, then you should learn how to make fake blood. On a really tight budget, you can try mixing washing up liquid with red food coloring. Or, in honor of Agent Chris, you could go for the Cardiff Red recipe, which consists of arrowroot, red powder paint, and instant coffee.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from the Woodford, the Supercars and Kids Uber Veteran correspondent, and here is my update. It's exactly 3 months and 5 days to Christmas. Shops have already stocked up on baubles and presents galore. Children have started to write Christmas lists, and from a kid's point of view, toy heaven is only 3 months away. Our parents obviously don't share the excitement. They have to pay.
It's Christmas. Excellent. Excellent updates, team. Thank you very much for that. Christmas is only 3 months and a few days away. That is fantastic. I can't wait. 0870 90 90 973. Sorry, Leon.
I was meant to do me update, man.
Oh, hell's teeth. I forgot, mate. Oh, you've been on the phone for about 40 minutes.
I've been sitting here waiting to do the update.
Oh, we can't do it now.
Oh, no.
There's not really time. Can you...
Do you know what? It's a good idea, though, that I can't do it.
Why is that?
Because I'm not talking about Uber Lost correspondence. I couldn't talk about it anyway.
No, well, that's good. Well, can you call in and not talk about Lost tomorrow?
I will do.
Good, lad. Enjoy your pie.
Yes, mate. Bye.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. He's been on the phone for about 40 minutes. I was just used to seeing his name on the screen. I forgot that he was there for a reason. Dion.
Ian.
Hello, mate. Sorry, I accidentally cut you off there.
No, that's all right.
Okay,
I knew you'd ring back.
Don't shoot me with a rifle!
No.
or any other weapons. Dion.
Yeah, L-Place. I think you've got to buy them.
Oh, have you?
I think so, yeah.
This is what I thought. This is making sense now.
I mean, what's the point of making your own? Then they get wet.
Yeah. Well, you could laminate them with sellotape.
Yeah, you might as well go and buy some.
I was having a swig of water there. I thought that sentence would be longer. Yeah, you might as well. They're only £2. I've got no idea. I'm just plucking figures out of my backside.
I think they're only a couple of quid.
Only a couple of quid.
I've been over to Brickwell today.
Oh, yes, I grew up in the Brickwell estate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I spent 15 years of my life there.
Monksfield Way.
Yeah, I lived on Greystoke.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's the newer houses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Mars to get some sweets.
Oh, right. Freebies?
Yeah, a mate of mine works there, so he took me.
Oh, so you got in there. It wasn't like a top-secret mission or anything?
No.
No, okay, excellent.
No, I just went to get some Mars bars.
I've been... Of course, every child that lives in Slough gets to go to the Mars factory as part of a school trip, and you get to see the Mars bar before they put the top on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I never went to school there. I was... I didn't move there till I was in my late...
Trained in the military school?
Well, I wasn't a military school, no.
No, but for spies. No. Dion, listen, got to make a move. Thank you for that. 0870 9090 973. Oh, blimey, it's a 5:45. At 6 o'clock, Triple M, your call's going straight to air. So we'll take more of your calls after we've had some of this. With British... I've got a frog in my throat, and what it is, excuse me, is... steady on, Terry, I'm just doing a little...
Hello, sorry, Terry. Hello, Ian, how are you?
I'm doing a talky bit, mate.
Sorry, mate.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got... I'm just... Thank you. So I've got a frog in my throat. And what it is because of the dust in the flat means I'm constantly coughing and clearing my throat, and I've got black snot, and it's horrible, Tiru. Your turn to speak now.
No, I just wanted to tell you, I saw your picture in the internet.
Oh, you saw a picture in the internet?
I was so precisely described your face.
You described me spot on, didn't you?
Yeah, see, I have some talent.
You have a talent for describing me.
Yeah, I've never seen your face.
No, and which picture did you see? The picture of me with the waxworks?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Did you see Agent Chris?
Is it Agent Chris there?
Agent Chris is there, next to me.
All right, okay. How are you?
I'm all right, yeah.
Time to speak to me, Ian.
Time to sleep?
No, thanks. I thank you to speak to me.
You're crying to speak?
No, I'm telling you, I thank you for...
Oh, thank you for speaking to me. Well, it's a phone-in show, Tiru, and we were a bit desperate for calls, so you managed to get on.
No.
Won't happen again. Are you all right? Anything else you want to say?
I'm all right. I'm really, really glad.
Oh, you're glad, are you?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Why?
Because I speak to you.
Oh, well, that really? Right, so in some ways, I'm like, not like Jesus. Let's finish that sentence before we get it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm like a holy man that makes people happy just by giving them a few moments of my time.
Oh, really? That's very great of you.
It is literally great. In the true sense of greatness, I am great.
Yeah, it is.
Well, thanks for that awkward conversation, Tiro.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, that was hard work, wasn't it? But nice lad. Len.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Len.
Hello, mate. You a bit wondering about the old L-plate, do-it-yourself ones being legal or not. Is that right?
Are you in the bath?
No, mate. I'm in my empty flat that I'm moving out of.
Oh, what? You've been evicted?
No, mate. I'm getting out of this dirty, horrible town and moving somewhere a bit smarter.
Where? So you're in Enfield now?
Well, I'm in Edmonton, actually.
Edmonton. Where are you going that's smarter than Edmonton?
Bury St Edmunds.
Oh, very nice.
It is very nice,
Good.
isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's lovely. Oh, that's good. And so is this your last day in Edmonton?
No, I've got about end of the month. I'm sort of living there now already, but not according to all the authorities, you know.
Oh, I see. A little bit dodgy, Bodsky. Say no more, Len. We shall not get you in
sort of
trouble.
a bit dodgy, but it's just to sort of try it ends up at one place before you start at the other, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, L plates.
Right, L plates. I don't think you could. There's nothing against your making in your own.
Yeah.
But they've got to be a specific size white background and a specific size letter L. And of course, in Wales you can use another letter. I don't know what it is, but you can use another letter.
Hang on a minute, Chris. Is this true that in Wales you don't have to use the letter L? You can use a Welsh letter.
Yeah.
What letter is it?
W.
Oh, interesting. Well, there you go, Len. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think you could. It's illegal to make your own, but if it's not up to the right measurements and everything,
Yeah. I don't think this one was up to any of the right measurements because the L was too fat. There wasn't enough white. It was awful.
Well, I think some of these driving schools don't do it legal either because they put one in plastic magnetic pods on their roof,
Yeah.
and they just put a red L with a white background. And I've often wondered, like, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's like everything else. Your number plates is like a sort of temporary number plate thing, isn't it? It's got to be the right...
You're boring me a little bit now. Igor!
Oh, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
You're a bit subdued.
Yeah, I am actually.
You're all right?
Yeah.
I've got really bad pain in my stomach all of a sudden.
I think that's typical of Saturn.
Of what?
Tall people.
Okay.
They think like there's animal...
Oh, I suddenly feel very loose.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've just got a strange, uncomfortable feeling that I may have to disappear in a minute.
Yeah, you're only a few feet away, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, look at Totally Boy Band. Is this series on MTV?
Bradley.
Bradley's in it. I could tell. Well, Bradley.
I know him.
How do you know Bradley?
I know his dad.
Anyway, they're on. It's all basically all these ex-boy banders. There's a new kid. There's a step. There's an S club, and there's another level. And they're all getting together to make a super band. And they're on the Sharon Osbourne show, which is on in the TV next door. And suddenly, hot, sexy chicks in black spangly dresses have come out.
Wow.
They get my... How do I vote for those? How do I vote for her?
The black sexy chick.
No, she's got a black sexy dress on.
Oh,
cheeky.
Well...
Yes.
Who's the most talented one in that?
It's got to be the new kid on the block, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah, because they were blinding, New Kids.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they were good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you don't like Scissor Sisters?
No, I think they're bobbins.
I was thinking we could try a mashup of Eye of the Tiger meets the Scissor Sisters.
Go on then, let's have a go.
It's not quite there, but it sounds a bit like it.
Hello.
Can you do any?
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just know that you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. I can make the pain and got you on your feet again. Relax, don't do it when you want to get to it. Yeah.
You know, it could work. I don't know.
Igor, I've got to go, but that sounds fantastic. Work on it.
Yeah.
Good lad, thank you very much. More of your calls after this. Show. Yo, there we go. Let's get Billy Bragg in very quickly. Hello, Billy. Oh, just listen to his radio.
Yo, there we go. Let's get Billy. Good evening.
Yes, Billy Bragg.
Sorry about that.
Yes, have your radio switched off, Billy Bragg?
Yes, I know. What a fool I am.
What a fool you are, but you write such brilliant songs that we'll let it go.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to talk to you yet again, Ian.
You big lefty.
Don't start.
You big muesli-eating, Guardian-reading socialist.
Oh, I didn't phone up for abuse.
So I'm only winding you up, yeah.
All right, okay.
You're red.
I listen to you every day, Ian.
Yes.
I love this show. I really love the show. It's great.
Thank you, Billy Bragg.
Anyway, it's enough of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you today about the UK and what is it with service. I mean, why can't we do the service thing? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Well, you know, the customer service thing.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that?
Because the workers are oppressed.
Shall I give you an example?
Please do, Billy Bragg.
Well, right, you know this booster seat nonsense that's been going on?
Oh, it's made law on Monday, yes.
Yeah, and, you know, people need a booster seat if they have a child between the ages of 4 and 12, which I do.
Yeah, and under 4 foot...
Five.
I
think.
Mm.
And I phones up Alfred. Hello, got any booster seats for Billy Bragg? They said to me, come down, we've got loads. So I go down there.
Yeah.
I'm looking for one of these booster seats, please. Nothing. They're out. I said, what do you mean you're out? I've just phoned up your business and you've told me you've got loads.
Unbelievable.
I know. It's
Still an excellent store, by the way, but unbelievable behaviour.
Oh, it is, obviously. It's an
Excellent store.
Excellent stuff. Did you manage to listen to that song I told you about?
Which one? We finished the story now, have we?
Well, there can be more if you like.
No.
You don't want no more?
I've not got much time.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Are you sure? What about my story about the NHS?
I haven't got to... Can you do a concert about it?
I'll send you an email.
Good lad. The show sounded a lot like this.
Listen, you want to have a drink or what?
What, now?
Yeah.
I'm a bit busy, mate. I'm doing the show.
Don't worry about the show, man. Have a drink. What's the matter with you?
I've got black snot coming out of my nose. I've had some woman lean out of a car and go, all right, Richard Bacon, you look fit. And I went...
Oh, no.
I went, thanks. Chris, you're a trendy young man. Are you a gay or a bi?
Yep.
Wanted to call in and agree with your earlier caller Mario to say that I think Sister Sisters are right proper boring as well.
And I also got an excellent Barry Manilow LP from a dump once. Brilliant. And it was good. It was a good album, and it helped me through a very painful breakup when I was 17 years old.
Well, it's by Costa Bizet, who was a composer. Toradora Songers.
Well, that sounds Spanish to me.
Well, Toradora is, but when it has song-af, that to me is like a Greek word, isn't it? Song-af.
Verinda, is it a fella or is it a female?
Dion, don't shoot me with a rifle.
Nice bit of villainy and power. We can have that. Crisps. We can have cigarettes in the house.
We're spoiling you, doing two good ones in a row. What are we thinking of? 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. It's the last 30 minutes of the show. Therefore, it's Triple M. Now, the way this works, if you phone up at any other point in the show, you'll speak to my producer, Adrian Crisp, who will pick the best, in inverted commas, callers and put them through. If you call up now, you go straight to air. Look, some of the lines are ringing. I touch the screen, I say, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, back from Spain, got a lovely time. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
More of your calls going straight to air after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Ton 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 boom 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 boom. That's a good noise, isn't it? Fuck. Anyway, sorry, it's irrelevant, really. 08709090973. Calls go straight to air. Let's just find. Where's that song Paulie did for us, just in case we need it? Do you remember what you put it under, Chris, in the... Good lad, thank you. Is it there? No, it's not there. Oh, that's sorry. I apologise. Sorry, thank you. You just did that just now, did you? But how is it at the top of my file? It's irrelevant. We're excluding the listener. That is bad. The reason I ask is I'm going to take a risk and go, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Be the very best that no one ever was. Dun, dun, dun. To catch them is my real test, and to train them is my cause. And now we'll travel across the land, searching far and wide. Dun, dun, dun. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside Pokemon.
Bless. Now, that young person, after the show, sometimes what I do is, when the show's finished, there's still a few calls coming through on Triple M, so I go and take them. And quite often, I'll say to the person that we're not on the air, but if you want to do your turn, you're more than welcome to. And that young person called up last night and said the Pokemon, was really upset that they didn't get on, and they sang the Pokemon song to me. You know, press the jingles? Oh, dear me. Oh! Tomorrow. What time is Mr. Wayne coming into? 3 o'clock, is it? It's Jeff Wayne, 3 o'clock, War of the Worlds. Be here. We're not going to have War of the Worlds. That'd be ridiculous. But be here. We've got some DVDs to give away, though. Some War of the Worlds DVDs to give away. Oh, yeah, prizes and everything. Now, he'll be here for half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever he feels comfortable with. Have I got some of his jingles here? I should have, Did he do these?
LBC 97.3 stereo, where news comes first.
Yeah, not anymore. But he did those as well, so we'll have him in tomorrow from 3, and he'll be taking your calls as well, so feel free to give him a call. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
I don't know what you've been told.
Hang on 1 second. Let me just interrupt you. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here, we have a prank call live on the air. This is Gurdeep Singh. She's a young lady. She likes to tell us a joke about, did you hear about the man who stole a calendar? He got 12 months. Then she likes to pretend that she's ordering a pizza. Then she makes a funny noise and hangs up. This should be a lot of fun. Gurdeep Singh, away you go.
I don't know what you've been told. Iain Lee's as good as gold. Woo!
Excellent. Well, that was the funny noise. New act. Not as good. Oh, not as good, but it was, yes. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. I didn't hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Who's Jeff Wayne?
Hang on, Jeff Wayne wrote this.
News on the hour from LBC, home of independent radio news.
He wrote this music. And he wrote War of the Worlds.
The film?
No, the rock opera.
Oh, okay.
The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1.
So he's oldie.
Well, yeah, but he's still, very, very, very popular. He's just on a tour of War of the Worlds. Excellent.
Yeah, he probably is very good, yeah, but isn't it about time you get someone young?
We had Lorenz in the other week. He's about 40?
About under 30.
Who should we get then, Verinda, for Music Thursday?
I don't know.
There you go, you see.
I'll think about it.
You ever think about it and let me know?
All right, then.
Okay, we'll take your suggestions on board seriously.
All right, then, bye.
Bye. Idiot. I'm 4, you're on the wireless.
Am I speaking to Iain Lee?
Hello, yes.
My name is Wirral, and I'm calling from London. I'm a first-time caller, but I've listened for months.
Hello, Wirral. What's made you call up today, then?
I don't have a lot of confidence when calling up radio stations, and I know that this is straight to air. Am I right?
That's correct. You're on the air now, yes.
I just like to say I'm a big fan. People with my condition, we don't really call up radio stations, but I thought I would have to call up just to say thank you.
Is your lack of confidence specifically directed towards phoning up radio stations, or does it affect you in other areas of life?
I suffer from a condition called tonelessness. It basically means that I speak, and when I speak, I show no tone or emotion when I speak.
Oh, that's true, because you sound a bit toneless now.
It sounds like I'm reading off an auto cue.
Very badly.
I don't really call up radio stations a lot, but I'd just like to say I really like your show, and I would be appreciated if I could call again, maybe at some other specific date, to speak to Iain Lee, because I'm a big fan.
Wirral, was that your name?
Yes, I'm from a place called Wallington.
Wirral from Wallington. Oh, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes.
Wirral, you can't. Is there anything we could do to help you? Is this condition permanent?
I believe this condition is permanent, but I've been told if I speak in situations where I would be nervous, and I'm nervous now, although it's probably not...
You don't sound nervous.
It's probably not coming across.
You sound a bit bored.
I can assure you, Iain, I'm not bored at all.
Okay.
I'm really amused at this moment in time, but because of my condition, it sounds like I'm really bored.
Okay, well, listen, Worrell Thompson from the Wirral?
It's Wirral from the Wallington and the surrounding areas, because I move about with the Sunshine Group. That's a band, it's not a reference to anything else.
The Sunshine Group?
I'm in a band called the Sunshine Group. I play guitar. My main ambition is to start singing, but with someone in my condition, it's not really ideal to sing, because you cannot show any emotion, and most songs call for a bit of emotion.
That's why songs are popular.
For instance, there's not many, I don't know, maybe, Iain, this is something you could throw out to people. Maybe you could ask people if they know of any bands or musicians that speak or sing with no emotion in their voice.
Gary Newman.
That's a good suggestion, but I don't like him, so I don't want to sing any of his songs because they remind me of death.
Okay, well, listen, Wallington, I will have a think about it, and maybe we'll speak at a later date.
Goodbye, Ian.
Goodbye. Oh, that's sad, that, isn't it? That's made me feel a bit sad. I was laughing, but not at him. I just remembered something funny from the other day. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hey, yeah, man, what's happening?
Hey, dude.
Hey, man, I met God last night, and he gave me 2 messages for the world.
Okay, what were they?
The first one is make your sandwiches, because you never know when you're going to need to eat them.
That's true.
And the second one is don't ever listen to what your cat has to say, because it's only going to lie to you.
What? Who has to say?
Your cat.
Okay, well, dude, were you doing naughty things last night?
No, man, I never do anything naughty, man.
Okay, good lad. There we go. Wow, what a first quarter! It's the best first quarter we've ever had. More of your calls after we've had some of this. What kind of? Yes, nearly home time. Calls going straight to air. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, how the little hen man has made me laugh tonight.
It was good, wasn't he?
That was the best. I said I'm still laughing from it. But, so what month is Lynn from Forest Gate in?
We were doing the calendar. We've still got July to fill.
Well, can I be July? Because I was the person that invented it, so why can't I have July?
You didn't invent July.
I invented April.
Oh, did you? Okay. What are you going to wear for us, Nick?
I'm going to wear... I'll be mostly wearing... now, what do you want me to wear? And I'll wear it. How's that?
I wouldn't mind a nice, smart tuxedo.
That can happen, a tuxedo?
With a gun.
Yep. I can do that.
Sitting in a tank.
In a Sherman tank?
Yeah, go on.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to find a pink tank. There's a pink tank in London, all right? And I'm going to take a photograph with me on that.
Excellent stuff. Nick, thank you for that.
Looking forward to it.
Good lad, there we go. So Colette, Sonia, Nicola, Elle, Jonathan, Nick, Sherilyn, Vicky, Pam, Neil and Tricia and Rochelle. That's our calendar. That'll be out in the stores in time for the year 2007. And all the money will go towards my shower and stuff for the kids. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Jack Bauer.
Oh, hello, Jack Bauer.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you, Ian, that I love your show.
Thank you.
And I wanted to tell you we got a new series starting up, and sometimes you sound like you need saving, Ian.
Yes.
Like, you need some protection and saving and all that.
Yes.
We got a new series coming up soon.
Yes.
I negotiated with the writers and the producers.
Yes.
Because, as you probably know, 24 is not quite long enough.
No.
So I've actually negotiated an extra hour.
Oh, 25, that's handy.
Yeah, we're going to call the next series 25.
Superb.
So great, so look out for it.
I'll be looking out for that. That was Jack Bauer. Wow, fantastic. It's funny how he sounds completely different on the phone, isn't it? Yes, line 6.
Yeah, I've got someone.
Oh, what, for the Music Thursday, who's under 30?
Yeah.
Go on, then.
What do you want me to do? Give out his address or something?
Well, no, tell me his name.
No, I'll tell you what, go to my MySpace.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm doing a radio show, mate.
Yeah, but you don't do nothing anyway.
What do you mean I don't do nothing? I'm touching the screen and making calls come to air.
Yeah, and you just talk. That's it. I sit down.
Why are you getting so stroppy for? What's your problem?
I'm not getting stroppy. You're the one who's getting stroppy.
No, you're the one that's getting stroppy and taking the mick.
Okay, I'm sorry. You do really, really hard work.
Thank you. Who is this? What pop singer do you want me to get?
I'll tell you later. I'll email it to you.
You're being very mysterious today, madam, aren't you?
Yeah, the thing is, yeah.
Oh dear. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was the Yankees over Toronto 6-3, the Phillies over the Cubs 4-1, and the Mets over the Marlins 3-2. Tonight it's the Diamondbacks against the Padres and the Pirates against the Dodgers. The TV game tonight has not yet been announced. More news soon. Pass it on.
Oh, thanks very much. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Dancing. Oh.
Go on, try again. Have another go.
Hello. Is there anybody in there? If you can hear me, not if you can hear me.
I'm nodding.
Baby don't go, baby don't.
Yeah, that's sisters. It turns out they are rubbish. I was correct there. person created their own echo and reverb by using the delay. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian Lee, I'm going to sing you a rainbow song. I, the rainbow, I, hey, you go to the weight of the sun, to me over your world. Never come to my world again. You are on it. Oh, no, go over the bridge. I hate this world. It comes over me. I go away every single day.
That was great. Thank you very much. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Okay, that's one extreme to the other there, and that's fine. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
I'd just like to complain most bitterly and unreservedly about the fact that you are misusing and abusing that poor young, drug-addled gentleman, Mr. Dude.
Okay, well, listen, I am in no way abusing him. He calls up... I quite fancy her. I think she's beautiful, Corinne Bailey Ray. Bit bland, you know. It's a nice song, but I think she's lovely. I'm going to ask her to marry me. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, Sid from Essex again.
Yes.
Message from Tony.
Yes.
You're great.
Thanks very much. That must be Tony the Tiger. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, this is John Barnes, Ian. You like to find Luke today's part sketchy at thirst fast, and Verinder needs to drink it over.
Thank you. John Barnes calling in there. This has all gone very bizarre all of a sudden. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Okay, I'm on the air.
No, you're not. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, I want a Sherman tank as well, Ian.
Oh, steady on now. It would be nice to have a tank, wouldn't it? I'll explain it to you later, Chris. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Yes, hello, Ian. You'll never believe this. I went to a car boot sale the other day, and who was stalling up behind me? Well, no, only Shola Emma, wasn't it?
Was she really stalling up?
To me, Ian,
Yes.
that is the epitome of real life, real London, real life, real London. It was just real life. Real London, real life, 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 real London, real life. You may well have forgotten to pay your congestion charge. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't forget to pay it. Do it now. Real life, real London, 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 real life, real London. To me, it was real life. And I just wondered what you thought of that, Ian.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Pop stars stalling up a car boot sale.
Yeah, they just pop up and... but to me, it was just the real epitome of... I don't know how to describe it, really, Ian.
Have a go.
Real life, real London. Real life, real London. Real life, real London. Real life, real life, real London. Real life. Real London, real life, 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 real London was probably the best way I could describe it.
Yes, thank you very much for that. Oh dear, God, can we go home now? That was fantastic. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Greetings, Ian. I was calling up to give my support to Wirral from Wallingham, or Wallington.
All right.
Wherever he's from. And I thought that if he wanted some ideas about what to sing in his Sunshine Band, he could think about things like 50 Cent, for example. You can find me in the club, fighting with a buzz, something, something, need, something, 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 something else, something. I don't know the words, but if he does, then that might be a good thing for him.
Excellent, thank you, good advice. So it affects quite a lot of people then, they're speaking in a monotone voice. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello?
How are you?
Oh.
Calendar, Ian.
Yes, the calendar, it's all full up now, all booked up.
July, Ian.
Yes, July belongs to Nick.
I'll have July, Ian.
No, Nick's got it.
I had the photo already. I've already taken it, Ian.
I don't want to see it.
Naked, Ian.
Oh, I'm going to cut you off.
The hot dog's not...
Oh... we got. I think we got rid of him just in time. Yes, line 6.
If you just missed that bit of Ian Lee, that's your fault. If you just missed that bit of Ian Lee, that's your fault.
Yes, line 9.
Hello, Ian. It's Gus and Surbiton.
Hello, Gus.
I was just calling up for a bit of advice on whether I should get a tattoo or not.
Certainly not. They look common and they're horrible, and you'll regret it in 10 years' time.
How can you say that?
Well, that's my advice. You know, you choose not to use it. That's fine. Okay, last call of the day. Line 4. You got 10 seconds.
Treacle pudding.
Clive Bull 8. Big quiz at 7. Nightly news next. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
This show is completely if Ian Lee in any way approaches